in the old days, I'd be actually here at the house, listening to music, getting ready to go out. And I wouldn't even leave the house till like after 10. But the old me, I am home. Hi, it's JLJ After Dark. I told you I'd come on at some point. And I'm actually coming to you from, last time I came from Kansas City, I'm coming to you from LA. Many of you guys know, you just never know what's going to happen on this show at all. We are here. Who may show up? People, if you want to come on and join me, I'll send you the link to your email. You can come on and join me. So last time I had like 5 people come on, so you never know. But I'm here for the late night crowd. Let's see if it tells people what's going on, of course. Also, our conversations could be anything. It's late night. So we can talk about anything you want to talk about. You can do whatever you want. We don't care. We're gonna do it. I'm curious to see who actually shows up. So I also started something on here. I have my whiskey. I'm doing for donations to James jlottjr. Anything between $1 and $15, I do half a shot. Anything $16 and up, I do a full shot. Last time I did 2 half shots and a full shot. I was good the next day. I was fine. I know how to handle this. But that's what we're doing right now. And there's 4 ways you can donate. It's Venmo, CashAPP, PayPal, and Zelle. They're underneath the video. But I must tell you how to do it. I know there's 3 of you guys watching. It said so. Hello, whoever you're watching. Please chat with me in here and tell me what you want to talk about. Let's do it. I also have my water. And this one is sponsored by, it's not sponsored for real, but I don't like LaCroix normally, but this Beach Plum LaCroix is good. I'm in it. I have it. I bought it. It was on sale. I'm all in. So I'm going to put this in here. I can't type. I haven't even started drinking yet. So I'll put it in. Hi, Jason Jose. Hello. Now, also I should mention tomorrow is our soap chat. So if you're not signed, you can still sign up. You can sign up today. You can sign up tomorrow. You're up too late. I know you're up really late. You are after dark, but you can sign up again. And all those 4 ways to pay are also you can pay to come to the soap Zoom. Happy sensual Saturday night. I like that, Leopardess. Thank you. And so yes, tomorrow at noon, my time, 3 p.m. Eastern, is the Soap Chat 13. We have lots to talk about. There's no soap shows tomorrow, so if you want to talk soaps with us, it's only on that chat. And that's at noon. You can still sign up. And Leopardess, are you coming tomorrow? Do I have you down for tomorrow? Are you coming or not coming? I can't remember. If I haven't sent you, if you are signed up for tomorrow, then I will send you the thing. I can't remember. I don't see you're on here. We'll do a little business at the same time while you're here. Yeah, I don't have you down. Are you? Oh, I don't have you down. So are you coming tomorrow? Do you want to come tomorrow? What's going on? I'm gonna tell you, my right eye is damn near closed. I can tell you, it's so funny. Well, Jason, our interview will be coming out sometime later next week. I'm working on that next. I had one interview before you, and then yours will be coming out next after that. So I'm gonna let you know about that as soon as I get. I'll probably do that tomorrow and get that all taken care of, and then that'll go up. We have our interview out for your book. And his book is called Broken Circle, folks. So check it out. Go to Amazon and get it. So that said, was noon my time. So I'm back in Los Angeles. I know. Last time you saw me, I was in Kansas. So now I'm back in the West Coast. So I think where you are, it's 3 p.m. 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So I know check's slow. So Leopardess, let me know. Jason, if you want to let me know. Let you guys know. So yes, I don't have either. You got that in here. We have people coming. I always have a few folks that sign up last minute, which is fine. I don't turn nobody away. You send money, of course you can come. And I will be checking up to 15 minutes after the show starts. Because sometimes the links don't go out and things happen. So I want to make sure everybody gets the link, everybody gets to come in. But after 15 minutes, a lot of times I'm busy monitoring the soap chats. And you guys know we talk. Soap chats, everybody's talking. Everybody has something to say. So yeah, so we do that there too. So, but today is my first Saturday back home in Los Angeles. It was actually a halfway peaceful day. Didn't do too much. I did some stuff in the morning, did a show in the morning, and then the afternoon, evening, not so bad. So it was good. I gotta put my thing over here. This on Zoom. That's what I think. I put a note in Zelle. Okay, because I can't remember. Because I know the one for the GH only. I know that you want to. I know you want to do that. I'll just deliver this. I'll send you on this one. I'll send you this one. I'll send you a thing. So what for this? Okay, so I'll send it to you. You'll get email either. Well, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now while I'm thinking about it. Right, Leopardus? We won't forget. Okay, so there we go. I'll put it right now. We got lots to talk about. I'm gonna send it to you now, girl. I might as well just do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Do it. I just pressed the wrong button. God damn it. Press the wrong button. Yes, I got a fireplace going on behind me, a fake fireplace. I was going to do the ocean, but I decided to do fake fireplace instead. It was nighttime. It's after dark. Okay, so we have that going. Okay. So Levi, you'll have an email coming to you tonight. There you go. Okay. So it's coming your way. It's coming your way. Hey, Miss G, how are you? I know you. Where you always come to my late nights. So yeah, so it's coming your way. So I just sent it. It's coming your way. And then Jason, if you want to come, it's only $10, folks. It's only $10. So anybody who's watching this now or watching this later, because sometimes you guys are watching this later or listening to us now or listening to us later, it is fine. You can sign up anytime. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. But the following Sunday, we will be back, all three soaps, and we're talking about the soaps live. So that's it. So yeah, so on this show, donations to James Lott Jr., we take through Zelle, Venmo, CashAPP, PayPal. $1 to $15, do half a shot of this whiskey. Anything above $16, I do a full shot. So we'll see what happens tonight. Because last time I did 2 half shots and a full shot. Now it was actually spread out, so it's actually fine. I got plenty of water and stuff, so I'm good. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm a big boy. I've lost 13 pounds, so I'm very proud of that. I feel a little different. I'm getting there. It's taking its time. Saturday night, James, we were playing Isley Brothers, Barry White, Smokey, and Luther. That's all the good people. You have to add in there Teddy Pendergrass, Freddie Jackson, Billy Ocean. I think I put those in there. You put those in there too. There's a bunch of late night male voices that are good. So yes, they'll be good. So yes, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. We do. We love it. Like that. But yes, we're here tonight. It's a little late. This is my show. It's a little different than I have a JLJ this evening. Not to get confused with this one. And I said I'm just testing this out and trying to make it a little different than the others. And doing that. Yeah, thank you. They're not easy, kids. Losing weight is not easy, but it's rewarding. When you get on that scale, you're like, oh my goodness. But even before that, just feeling my clothes are feeling differently. My face feels differently. My shirts are fitting differently. My shorts are fitting differently. I'm like, oh, okay, it's getting there. So we're heading towards 15, 20 pounds. We're heading there. That's right. It's around the corner. But of course, you guys, this is the craziest time of year to do this because now it's becoming fall, winter. The weather changes. Plus, it's eating holidays. I have to get through Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas and all the Christmas stuff and New Year's. So it's going to be very interesting to see how I navigate all that. Very interessante, because I love food. Well, I love food, love food, love food. Well, my Alexa time for a love playlist. There you go. Yeah, it's oh, I love food. And it's like I say, I love food. I love food. So it's gonna be really tough. Yes. Well, I'm looking at somebody's people's comments. Okay. I love when people comment on my videos. So please continue to do so, people at home. Comment, even comment on the audio. I have to look at the Apple podcast more and start seeing what the comments are on there, if there's any. I love comments. I can see what's like really good, bad, whatever. I can see what's going on. So, and shout out to all the Hardys that are at the Hardys family. You know, wish I was there in Vancouver. I like Vancouver's so clean and so wonderful. I wish I was there, but I'm not. So good luck to all of them out there having a good old time. I've been to one before and it's a lot of fun. And again, it's like my Zooms. It's nice being around people who are like-minded. Also, WGA may be coming. They're doing negotiations this weekend. Maybe coming close to some kind of resolution. I hope so. But it's only half of it, folks. We still got the SAG-AFTRA folks. But at least if we get one less, because if the WGA comes to an agreement, I said I would go back to writing and working and producing my audio dramas. But now the actors want to strike, so I'm like, oh, I got some actors who are SAGs. I got to think about that. But the writer's strike, I think if it all goes well, then I will come back to start doing that again. But let's get. I mean, it's been so long, and LA is suffering. We are suffering because of this. It's not cute, but it's interesting seeing other people do other projects, seeing what they're promoting, what they're not promoting, what they're doing, what they're not doing. It's very interesting to see that. So let's continue to pray that it will come to some kind of resolution. We gotta get back to business, folks. We gotta get back to business. We do. I guess also I should have to promote my Patreon. If you're on my Patreon, I have so much content coming out. It's not even funny. I found some flash drives from 10 years ago and just content I never shared with anybody or anybody, I didn't have the audience I have today 10 years ago. I wasn't even doing this 10 years ago. So I have so much content coming out, even on some of my social media too. So make sure you are, hooked into my social media, my Patreon, anything. You should just come on in and check it out. I got all kinds of me in the past, some of my famous friends, some famous actors, all kind of stuff. I'll be sharing with you guys. I mean, I found my trip. I realized I had it, my trip to Dominican Republic. I haven't even looked at pictures. I gotta look at them. I was like, that was from 2011. I looked so different back then. So you're gonna see a bunch of stuff coming out. And today on my social media, I posted my garden. I have grapes. I have some grapes. I have some limes coming in. I was like, I know I focused a lot on my front yard, but I say I got my backyard, and it's just there's fruits coming in. It's crazy. I know. So it's just crazy. We DJ at this party. I know, right? Is that funny? I know, right? A little late night kind of. I say some kind of maybe disco music because there used to be disco Saturday night here in Los Angeles. Hi, 80 Von Dunson. Yes, these strikes. Yes, I know. I've been on strike with them since this whole time. So it's necessary evil. We have to stand together and fight for equality for everyone and for people to get paid and have good health care. Us as artists, all of us as artists, we're giving you something that's very important. And maybe you guys know this, an 80s an artist, she's a singer. And a lot of us are artists, and we put out product to help you with your lives and help you, enrich your lives. And it's just as important as politics and everything else. And we have to support the arts, and we have to support artists getting paid what they're worth and the healthcare that they need, and just certain provisions that we had. So we need to have that. It's very, 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 very funny. So let's get you got your fake very good. Yes, homegrown, no pesticides. It's all fresh. All my fruits and vegetables that I grow, all fresh. I'm a farmer at heart. I'm a farmer at heart. That's what I do. So yeah, so it's good. So, but but yes, back to the arts. That's my old soapbox. We have to support that. Hi, Mikab. We have to support that. We have to let people know that what we do isn't frivolous. People may look at it that way. We're not all rich. You see, I'm on here trying to make money. We're not all rich. But we enjoy what we do in this crazy business. This business is not for the faint at heart. And many folks have regular jobs while they're trying to make their dreams come true. So it's not easy. A lot of sacrifices we made, but there's a lot of talented people out there who bring you joy at home. That's what it is. So yes. Going to the now switching to farming. Yeah, I was in the garden yesterday and today, and I just really I'm seeing things come to fruition. So when you plant something, it's like life, right? It's a great metaphor for life. You have to watch it and nurture it and take care of it and make sure it's okay. And then you start seeing, sometimes it plateaus and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? There was a hi Sherry, there was a point that I was like, some of these plants are taking forever. And in LA, it was very hard because we had no rain for like 20 years. And so I planted a lot of succulents and that was fine, but I had actual trees. I'm trying to cover up my alleyway and stuff. And now it's happening. Now everything, we had rain, we had moisture, everything it's starting to happen. So I'm very excited to be out there doing this. My mom loves hummingbirds and has hummingbird feeders. So Miss Mia does her hummingbirds. I'm not into hummingbirds, but she is. So I have lots of grasshoppers. I have a family of them. I have lots of butterflies. And yes, my garden is, the whole neighborhood loves my garden. Wherever I drive, I go, my house is the one on the left. And I want more plants. I want to keep buying. I spend all my money on plants. I love it. My plants inside my house, my plants outside my house. I love it. I love it. I can talk about gardening all day long. I can talk about all that stuff, plant life. I have plants everywhere. I want my whole yard, I have a huge yard. I want to just surround it, covered in plants. Right now, I'm trying to find taller tree plants. I have a couple in there. I got to start doing the heights. I want different heights. That's kind of what's going on for me for that. So I know some of you guys might be bored out of your mind, like talking about plants at 1 o'clock in the morning at 10 o'clock at night. I love gardening and plants. I do. And I tried a gardening show, but it didn't work out. Hi, Michelle Minlinda. One of my clients has bamboo because bamboo grows very easily. And you can't kill it. I like the look of what I have. So what I have, Miss Gia, in my yard is bougainvillea. And I like because it's colorful. It's bushy, it's colorful. So I have ivy, of course, which grows everywhere too, and trees. So I actually rather have that than the bamboo. The bamboo is cute where my client lives. It's against her tall building. I like the way it looks for her in that area. For me, I'm like, nah, I don't want bamboo. I want color and greenery and stuff. So I like mine. But yeah, at her house, she has a tall bamboo and it looks so cool at her place. It looks very cool at her place. But for me, it's easier to have the other one stuff. I love gardening. I like bugs. I don't like bugs either. Yeah, Tony JC, I got the fireplace in the background. I have a fan on over here and a fireplace on the background. I like household. I have, I know I've come up, but like tonight said again, like last time, any donations, $1 to $15, I do half a shot in this cute little rag and bone glass. Anything over $15, I'll do a full shot. It's not even a big shot. So, and you can do Zelle, CashAPP, PayPal, and Venmo. Tomorrow is our soap Zoom. So if you haven't signed up, you can still sign up. That's not even a problem. You can still sign up. It's only $10. It's going to be good, folks. It's going to be good. We have a lot to talk about. And that's tomorrow at noon, 6 Standard Time. So we have some folks returning to the soap Zooms. I saw some names I haven't seen before. So it's going to be wonderful. We're going to have a great time tomorrow. You can still sign up. You can sign up until the show starts. That's I said Frey Jackson, right? I love gardening. I don't like bugs. Yeah, I don't like bugs. Not a bug person, but I deal with them. I have a lot of spiders. I don't mind grasshoppers. I don't mind lizards. I don't like mice or rats, things like that. Possum, not a fan. I have all those in my yard. I'm not a fan. I don't like birds. Birds bug the shit out of me. And I don't even know it. But yes, we like our I like my butterflies. And if you believe in spirits, you have some spirituality, certain colored butterflies represent people in your life that have passed. So I believe the certain colors I have, I feel like I feel like my brother is with me, my stepdad, my grandmother. I feel like some people are with me in my garden because they always come when I'm outside. So I feel like they're with me out there. So I believe that. And Crystal still love it. You guys are so Crystal, I sent out the Zoom link, so I'm sure you got it. Or even so you'll see it for tomorrow. I know you're coming. But yeah, I'm like, ugh. I don't like pigeons either. But we have crows and ravens. Not a fan. Not a fan. Ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan. So yes, doing that. Yes, but folks, yes, I'm back in Los Angeles, or back in Inglewood. Back in Inglewood. Last show we did was that right? And if you want to join, you can always ask me. I'll send you a link, and you can join me and talk. I don't know who, but it's Butterflies Past Me. That's what I'm saying. They say, for me, I have very specific people that I miss. So I'm assuming it's those people because I miss them very much. So, and they say different colors, like the yellow means something and the white means something and the monarchs mean something. So and I have all that in my yard. So I love it. It was just so weird. It's like, it took forever. Have a good evening, Meek. It took forever for things to grow. And then we got some piece of rain in Los Angeles, and all of a sudden everything just exploded. And that goes into, I know people have asked me for, I haven't gotten an update yet about my trees in my yard from the city of Inglewood. I'm very curious. I feel like they did a great job. I feel like we did a good job. We haven't heard anything yet. So I guess we'll find out if we complied. I feel like we did, but they may, Black butterfly, that according to my daughter, they show up out of nowhere on his birthday. So black butterfly, I'm gonna read it correctly. A black butterfly represents your dad for your daughter. And on his birthday, a black butterfly appears. I've never seen a black butterfly, so I know the song, but I've never seen one. So I've never seen one. That's very cool. I believe in this. I believe in spirits and stuff. So I believe in all that stuff. So I believe in representation. My grandmother and I have a number we have together, 11, and my seat was seat 11 when I was coming back from Kansas. I was like, that's not a coincidence. Of all the seats in the land on the train, I got 11. I mean, to me, it's not a coincidence. There's no coincidences to this. So I believe that. I have a family of grasshopper. I wonder if it's the same family. They've been here for years. They mature, they die. The next one, because I always see the babies. I see the old ones. Because I remember looking it up and to figure out what the life cycle. They don't live a long time, but they go from green to brown, then they die. Green to brown, they die. So I was like, oh, okay, these are new. I saw one today. I was like, I'm sorry, I missed, because I'll spray water sometimes, and they blend right into the whatever. So it's like I can't. It's like I can't get to it all the time. I gotta scare them sometimes. I don't mean to. So, but I recognize if you're a gardener, you're going to run across all kinds of stuff outside. So that's just kind of, I've had to kind of accept that. I'm not a big fan of bugs. Yeah, a half a shot. This is what I do on the show. A half a shot of whiskey. If you give between $1 and $15, $16 and up, I do a full shot. Last time I did the show, I did 2 half shots and a full. Now it's donations. Everybody, Flobo Boyce. And if anybody wants to join me on here, I'll send you the link. You can join me on here. Last time I had 5 people join me on here. It's kind of crazy. So if you want to join and say hello, Flobo, you want to join, I'll send you a link. If you're just coming, you're just stopping through, thanks for stopping through. I hope to see you. Hope to see you next week sometime. We got to work that out. Today was a nice kind of. I did some work in my room. I did some stuff. I actually put up some lights outside and they're not working. So I have to try to see what happens. I'm not going out there right now because it's too dark. But tomorrow I'll go there and see what's going on. Got it. The butterfly your daughter said is your dad. Yeah, I get that part. I was just sure it's like, okay, so Grant as he comes. If she says it's happening, I believe it. I totally believe it. If she says to work it out, prepping for my wedding tomorrow. Oh, you're prepping for wedding tomorrow. Okay. We have a wedding tomorrow. Flobo is a DJ, kids. As he told me was on here earlier, Flobo. I'm surprised he hasn't swooned over you. He must be dealing with his mother right now. Because normally he would say something to you. Being back in Los Angeles, I don't want to be here. But I'm here. I just booked tickets to Sacramento, which is not exciting for me for my daughter's birthday in November. Not exciting whatsoever. I get to see my kids and grandkids. That'll be nice. That's not a vacation. I need another vacation. So I've been looking today off and on at cruises. Well, last minute cruises anywhere? Any last minute cruises anywhere? So I was like, we're gonna see. We're gonna keep looking. Because I saw one for $50, and then between taxes and fees and everything, it came to like $170. Oh, you just left a wedding in Delaware. Leopardess, $5. Okay, so Leopardess, I will do half a shot. Okay. $5. Our first of the evening. Okay, so as I said, I'll do. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's also a super chat; it does count. So that's almost a little more than half a shot. I just spilled. I'm totally sober and I'm spilling already. Like, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Thanks, Leopardess. Thanks for you. Get it. Woo. There you go. Warms your cockles. Sounds good. This was a gift. It was a gift to me. 12 years old. So we did our first shot tonight. Thank you, Lebanese. We can also give Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, and CashAPP. Those are the other ways you can give. And I'll just keep looking around, see what anything's on there, and then I will do more. And that was good. It was good. Everybody, I dare everybody to do that. See, they said it last time, and literally, I got 3 donations. And I said there was 2 halves and a full shot, and I was like, that will knock me down. You know, like that's, and it was spaced out too a little bit, so they don't. I'm like, that won't knock me down. So that's good. So I dare everybody to start. You give me stuff so I can do it. You never had tequila before? In all your years on this earth, you never had tequila? I like tequila. I like silver. I like Patron Silver chilled, and all the other tequilas I like mixed. I got tequila Sunrise, which Leopards you might like that. Another tequila and margaritas. You know how to margarita, Leopards? That's tequila in it usually. There's also wine margaritas, which I don't care for those, but I do like a margarita. Blended, regular. You never had one of those? But tequila sunrises are good too. I mean, there's Matt Litchfield. I don't have any tequila here. I have other stuff. But I don't have any tequila here. Tequila makes me flirty, so I avoid. Oh my god! So next time I should bring tequila. You can do it without salt. You don't have to have salt. You can, and some margaritas blended, 2 margaritas, I don't think I saw, and 3 margaritas, you can have sugar rim. You can do no rim. It doesn't matter. You can do without. You don't have to have it. You don't have to do salt. You don't have to use salt with it. Patron Silver, I'll do a lime afterwards, but that's it. So you don't have to. Hey y'all. So yeah, I actually almost wore your tank top tonight, Flobo. I saw it in my arm, I almost wore it. But I pulled this one out instead for my all my chi-chis in. My breasticles. Tequila is, I don't know. I don't, there's no alcohol that makes me more anything than the other. They're all or whatever they are for me. I like gin in certain things. It's like I'm thinking about it. Doesn't like the whole nickname tequila. It doesn't bother me. I don't. If I choose to dance naked in the backyard, it could be from anything. I'll have to. It's that nothing to do with tequilas. My mangoes. I have to hold my mangoes in. As all you people are I mean, Flobo and I and Cherie are West Coast. The rest of you bitches are like East Coast and Midwest. You guys are up late. I mean, for us, it's 10:20. It's like it's kind of late, but not really. You guys are up late. I'm saying this late night audience thing is very interesting. I was already told I can't be prime time. Other folks already have their shows prime time. I was interrupting their shows. I was like, oh, sorry, kids. So I guess I'll just do late night. I've been on 30 minutes. Wow, okay. So yeah, but I don't, yeah, anything I've ever done in my life that was wild and crazy love, was from any drinks or drugs, which I don't really do, but I have inhaled and partooken back in the day. I can imagine drugs now. I'm like, whoa, no thanks. And I don't even drink like I used to anymore. I can't even tell you last time I got drunk. Like I've had a few buzzes here and there. I used to go to a lot of and there's Speedy. Yeah, 3:30. I would tell 3:30 on time. And all the night owls. And she's also West Coast too, so she was not late for you either. I don't get a notice for late night stuff because my phone settings. I just had to be up inside. Say, how funny. Or we know you're a late nighter, so we know that. So you guys have come on my other shows. I know you guys are late night people. I know Tony's up with his mom. And Crystal, I'm assuming you mean margaritas. 2 margaritas I could get in that. Give me 3 margaritas. That song is like totally stuck in my brain because of that song. A stupid song. But it's a fun song. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. There you go. Tony, Flobo's on here too, Tony JC. You see your man's on here? Mm-hmm. You got Matt on here. You got Tony, you got Flobo on here. You got all your men's is on here. I say you're probably off. Yeah, I say you're up late sometimes because of which I remember those days. But yeah, I'm always looking at cruises. Love ballad. Yeah, I'm looking at cruises. Like, give me the fuck out of here another weekend or so. Because October I have no trips planned. I'm like, now that I left, I'm gonna leave again. But November red wine guy. Red wine's okay. I can drink rubbing alcohol, whatever. I can drink anything. But red wine's okay. Oh, Flo wants to know what kind of red wine. Say Merlot. Say Merlot. You're tired as hell. Like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's actually from my housewives line. Go to sleep. Yeah, I still think you said margaritas. Yeah, they're good. Christian, I know you be getting drunk. You be like going out to party. You probably would be fun to go out and party with. We sit in the corner and just drink all night. Somebody needs to come on the tank top, see if he's hairy and elsewhere. Flo said he's busy preparing for his job tomorrow. I invited him on, but he said no. Oh, he's already answering you. Minimal body hair. Is it carpet or hardwood floor? This is after dark. I kept you tired to sleep. Oh my God, that's funny. That is funny. So, Speedy, what I ate today, I ended up having leftovers from. I went to Cantor's Deli yesterday. But man's case, buff the hardwood. Oh, okay. So buff the hardwood. So you said buff. I was like, okay. I lost my train of thought. So we went to Cantor's Deli. Me and my sister and my brother-in-law. We had a great time. I had leftovers. I got the Thanksgiving dinner. I just had to. And there was so much food I couldn't even finish it. So I had leftovers today for lunch. And then for dinner, I had a poblano corn chowder from Sprouts. So it's all healthy. But I added cheese in it. And I had tortilla chips. Cantors. I know, sorry, Canada has Cantors. You said you weren't available until next week. I asked you when you were available. So that's why I didn't bother you. Then we went to the ice cream place across the street. That was good too, Van Louis. From Brooklyn. We went to a Brooklyn ice cream place right across the street, and it was good. Made chicken Alfredo. Go on, chicken Alfredo. But you said you were busy. You said I said, when are you available this weekend? You said I'm not available till next week. So we didn't ask you. I was with Zanzan, your girl Zanzan. Yeah, I ended up having leftovers. There's enough leftovers left. I mean, they give you a lot of food because I had a really good salad there. It was really good. And that filled me up, actually. It was a good house salad. Oh, that was so good. And their pickles, they have great pickles. Speaking of wine, a wedding I went to was at a winery. I've been to a few of those. I think a winery is a good spot for a wedding. I mean, I don't want to get married, but if I ever got married, that's an okay spot. The wine would be good for sure. Now speaking of I want to have lunch for tomorrow. That's the thing I'm thinking about now. Now I'm like, so I went got something, I had enough for dinner. Now I still got no food in my refrigerator. Still empty. Refrigerator is still empty. I like to watch. Me too, Crystal. I said we sit in the corner, have our drinks, and people watch. I love that. That's what I would do too. I love that. I would love that. Love it. Love it. I don't like going out that much anymore. But then every once in a while I like to do that. But now I'm thinking about tomorrow. We're gonna have lunch tomorrow. All right, that's my first thought. I'm gonna have for lunch tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God. Now I have this Zoom at 12. I'm like, I probably should get my food before the Zoom, or should I do it during the Zoom? Should I do it? I don't know. I've got to figure that out. Because you know the Zooms will go on for like 3 or 4 hours. They always do. These sub Zooms go on. And I said next month we're doing a General Hospital Zoom by itself, and then the following month I'm gonna do a Bold and Beautiful Zoom by itself. We're gonna do some stuff. Shocker. We did a dry reception after our wedding. It was too expensive. We wanted somebody on a honeymoon. A dry reception. I would be so pissed if I went to your wedding, Matt, and there was no booze at the reception. But then again, you probably told your guests in advance, right? I would have brought a flask. I just would have. I brought flasks to funerals. I brought flasks, and they've come in handy. One of my friends was getting married. He was nervous. He had to speak. I gave him, here you go. And at a funeral too, I have all kind of. I got hip flask, waist flask, all kind of flasks. So I'm assuming, yeah. If you told me it's a dry reception, no, I gotta have some drinks at the reception. If I'm gonna go to a wedding and sit through all the I love you, all that stuff, I gotta have, that's. Speaking of pickles, Flobo, how long do it take you to put your set together? See, Flobo, you should come on, Flobo, and answer some questions about DJing. But I can't force you, of course, but you should come on and answer some questions about what you do for a living. Actually, dry weddings are, man, hosted bars, like the booze thing for me, like only an hour, some bullshit. Right, our wedding reception. Our reception at the university, there was red tearing alcohol. There you go. I believe it's talking about DJing, but I'll let Tony answer. I don't speak for Tony JC, but I have a feeling we're talking about the DJ sets. Okay, Link. Okay, Tony, because of you, he's agreeing to do it. I'm going to. That's fine. 20 minutes is fine. I'm not asking you to be on here for the rest of my life. It's the JLJ show, not the Flobo show. Okay, let's see. I gotta make sure I send him the right link and not the wrong one. Two margaritas. Give me 3 margaritas. Because you guys asked for it. He is coming. He's going to come on for a little bit. That's fine. So best people do to come on for a little bit. You got 20 minutes, kids. I have to make chicken casserole a big party tomorrow. Lots of food and booze. Take the shirt off. Oh my God. That's not going to happen. Tony, me and Flo both will be taking our shirts off. We don't feel like we're all that. A champagne fountain we couldn't afford an open bar. I like champagne fountains are good. I'll do a champagne fountain. 10 favorite hosted bar because it helps meet the site. Oh, that there. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry. If I'm coming to a wedding or some event, I want booze. I want booze. That's what I want. I'm not a big fan of weddings anyway. When I go, because you have to go. Like I like this. Well, like I said, the last show I did, I had 5 people come on. Tony was one of them who came on throughout the night. So Flobo's getting himself together. He probably get him sitting in his seat. Just turn on his lights. Get in there. Position himself. Here he comes. He's in the waiting room, you guys. You asked for it. You got it. He's coming on. Now, I haven't talked to Flobo in like a week and a half. We haven't even talked on the phone or anything yet. This is my first time actually talking to him and seeing him.
What's up?
And there's that handsome face.
I had to put on a shirt. I was actually shirtless at the house.
Sorry, Tony, and he's gone again. He was shirtless. He put his shirt on. He was here for a second, and now he's gone.
Wow. Guy just cut me off. He was like, yo. I'll see here knock on your door. I'm like, hi. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I was actually, because it's kind of not hot, but it's stuffy here. So I had my shirt off and
Flobo, you're a single man in your house. You can go shirtless anytime you want to.
I actually have a welcome mat. Dylan Matthews got me one that was like partial nudity. Welcome.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Everybody's like, Flobo. Yes, it's Flobo, you guys. Yeah, Matt, you came on you came on the first one. Yeah, I'm not asking you to stay and be a co-host. You just come on and leave whenever you want to. Just people come through. This is after dark. People come through.
I'm trying to understand what after dark is. It feels like you just want to do the daytime show and drink at the same time. So I'm like, yo, sign me up, baby.
So to answer the question, they want to tell you, as I told you. So they were actually Flobo. One of the things he does, many things. One of the things he does is a multi-hyphenate. One of the things he does is a wedding DJ or a DJ, I guess, or just DJ.
Mobile DJ is what I do.
Okay. So they were asking about your sets and stuff. So kind of tell people.
Yeah.
Tell people kind of how it all works.
Yeah, so it depends on the couple. Because like there's some couples who are like, DJ, do whatever, which is very rare. And then you have couples who are like, here's the book. You're only playing this music, which is also rare. Most couples are in the middle where they send you like a Spotify playlist and they go, play these songs. You gotta play these 5 songs, definitely. Play 10 of these when there's time, and then fill in the gaps. You're like kind of a human Spotify at that point, to read the crowd, to put in some new stuff, put in some old classics, and then to make sure that you're not being too random, but you're not staying in the same genre all night, because that's always lame. Yeah.
Like I used to be a DJ in clubs. Do you also you watch the crowd? You always watch the crowd, but you have a list. Like even in clubs, there's like certain songs you're supposed to play. Like they'll tell you at midnight, play these. Like also, do you get a chance to also play around and watch the crowd? And
Oh, absolutely. Club DJs are a little bit different. So like when you're
Right.
doing clubs, you have to like know a lot about a few genres, right? Because I go to your club, you can't be too random. So it's a disco night, it's
Yes.
Latin night. Wedding DJs are kind of the opposite. Like you gotta know 3 or 4 bangers from every genre ever. Because Uncle Thomas wants hip hop and homeboy over there wants bachata. You gotta make sure that works.
Are you sure Uncle Tom would want hip hop?
Uncle Tom would want that 38 special Leonard Skinner in America. But Uncle Thomas?
Sorry, you said Uncle Tom. You said him. I couldn't help it. I couldn't
I
talk to
know.
you.
I was like, maybe he will let me go, but he won't. He
No,
won't.
no, you know me. You know me. No, of course not. I was
I
like,
got you,
Uncle
man.
Tom? Want
I
hip
got
hop?
Uncle Thomas though. So that's the idea, is like knowing a second song from every artist. So like when someone goes, "Hey man, you play Elvis Crespo, but I hate Suavemente." As a wedding DJ, you should know what that second song is, just in case you don't want to play just the boring stuff. Like I'm an Outcast guy. I hate Hey Ya, for example. So I was like, what's the Outcast song I'll play there?
You can play B.O.B. You can play
Mhm.
bunch of other songs that people know.
Well, that depends on the crowd. Because if it's like a wedding 101, no offense to you, a white crowd, B.O.B. may be too intense for them. So you might do
Oh,
might do Roses, right?
oh,
But if
Roses.
it's
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Roses.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're like a hip hop crowd, yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's By the way, that's actually my party trick. I can karaoke that song. Talked about.
Okay. So, folks, I was just playing If This World Were Mine with Sherilyn and Larry Luther before we came on. Flobo is not in New York. He's in Los Angeles.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, Matt, the last show I had that mini wine that I got drunk on, and I'll never chug wine ever again. So, no, tonight it's whiskey, folks. It's not
Wait. Does Leopard think I have a 6-pack?
she said six pack. I want to see it. I don't know, but she thinks she has a 6-pack.
I have baby abs. Like if I eat really clean for like 2 weeks, I have like the one ab that's like the long one. But I've never had the 6-pack in my life. So
I'm in my second trimester, so that's what I was going there.
you have a name you picked out?
No, I was going to do James III, maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Miss G says, "God know how to keep the flow going." Yes.
Hey, yeah.
And Tony's looking all golden. Living this life like it's golden. Living this life like it's golden. Living this life like, yeah, exactly.
The other wrenches with music is that you have announcements to make. It's always like, oh, this is gonna be a dope banger. Excuse me, DJ. Someone lost their purse. Can you make an announcement? You're like, bruh, the bar is now closed.
Ours were only ours. We had to do a couple of announcements. I was like, okay, there's drink specials in the front bar. It's 5-cent Midori sours. whatever back then. So I was a DJ in the 90s. I was a DJ when Flobo was a baby.
I was like, Midori sour, $5, 5 cents. Put me on.
Back then, yes. We used to no at one bar. This is 19. 19.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't hear. It must be a connection.
Okay, because I think it's 1993. That's pretty old, 30 years ago.
It was around that time. We used to have 25-cent shots of Goldschlager, 25-cent shots of Rumpelmints, 25 Jaeger bomb shot. Like it was like back then when it was. I know all this stuff that's horrible.
99 bananas. Oh. Gross.
I mean, it's like, oh, wait to make those announcements. You're on the front bar, give people over there. So I remember doing that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And sometimes I was getting nervous because you're right, because you're like, I'm in the groove. And back then I was playing like CeCe Peniston, and I'm playing Robin S. And then like make an announcement. Okay. Flobo, what is your late night drink?
It kind of rotates these days. Like traditionally it would be like whiskey neat, right? Because I like the challenge of taking that fire and having it and living with the flow and smoke and all that stuff. When I was in Japan last week, they do this thing called highball, which is like canned whiskey with soda. It's like a whiskey club soda thing that's really refreshing. It was humid as hell, so I was drinking that too. So anything dark, anything makes me be introspective of the day. She'll take the 1-pack. Let's go.
The 1-pack, it's like 1-pack.
Okay.
I like it dark too. Like,
do I start stripping for the ladies? No, I'm just kidding.
$1 to $15. He'll strip part of it. So anything above $20.
Yeah. If someone gives you $30, I'll show you my keg. How about that?
If someone donates $30 or up, I'll actually split the money with him and I'll do a shot.
I will show people my keg. It
shows keg. I love for Flobo DJ live on your marathon. So Flobo,
You got a marathon?
Well, remember I did the first telethon, and that was 9 hours, 18 minutes. So now everyone wants me to break the world record. So I told them I have to, almost like the marathons, ease up to it. So I said I did a whole polls on the other show and everything.
Right.
I might do a 12-hour, 8 in the morning to midnight. And I said, as long as I have guests on my show, like the last time, it keeps it going. And so they're saying they would go to a DJ live my marathon.
That's 16 hours, man. That's a long ass
or 16,
time.
One of the two. I was like, I can't do 24. Then I'll go to 24. Then I'll go to. I did 9. I almost did 10. And I mean, it went by fast to me.
Because you're not like, I'm not saying not doing anything, but like usually people do like 12-hour streams or like playing a video game or like chopping.
But that's it. If people come on, that's what they did last time. People came on.
Okay. Yeah.
People come on and we talk, and we can talk for an hour, and they start talking to each other. I got food. I eat food in front of people. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff. So I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to work that up. I'm trying to work that up at some point. Maybe in October I'll do another telethon, and maybe it'll be 12, 16 hours.
I mean, God bless you, man. I'll love to help out and support. That's a long ass time.
It's a long time. I'm an old man, folks. I'm an old man. Flobo, what was the last song you were listening to?
I can tell you because I'm actually in the process of doing the wedding is tomorrow, but I've been this is why I didn't want to meet with you, James. I was convalescing from that flight back. Like I got hit with a bug. It's the Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. That's the last song I had on.
You guys know that?
Leave the door open.
You're so Sonic. I'll be guest for a marathon at 80. Perfect. I love that. I will keep you in mind. So yes, I'll tell you guys because she's a singer. So she's a singer. She has great song, great voice. She does all kinds of stuff. So yeah, like I said, I would sit down. I would just put together a list of people. I'll just invite anybody. Say, come on, whenever you want to. And like I did last time, people started joining me off and on. So, but they want me to do it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I can't. So someone said the longest one podcast was 55 hours. I think someone sent me. And then another podcast that they did 36 hours.
That's still.
We were doing station identification. Oh, yeah, we were. We were doing station identifications, board totals. It was cheese-tastic. We saw everything except Trump. So, hi, Flobo. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you or talked to you since we both left on our vacations.
Yeah, you went to Kansas City without me. It's fine.
I did fine. I finally went. I know I went. And the trip there went smoothly, but the trip home, I had a guy with a machete on the train, and it shut us down. So not just my birthday. I don't know what's going on with that train line, but it's fucking crazy.
Wait, someone bought a ticket for a train, went through all that stuff to have a machete on there. Was he wielding it?
Look up a machete and Amtrak. So apparently, on the car behind me,
okay,
there was a guy came on and talked to he's an older guy talking to a younger guy, and then all of a sudden he took out a machete and started slicing him.
Damn, what would he go?
Stopped the train, and it's fucked up everything for 2 days. So I ended up staying in Kansas extra longer. It was all kinds of stuff just happened. It was all crazy stuff.
Oh, so the train behind you, mean like the one that was supposed to pick you up? Not like,
the train. No, the train out. No, the car. I mean, I was on the train. The car.
Oh, so the car behind you.
Yes.
Holy crap, man! Oh, I'm glad you're safe, man. Sheesh.
Yes, I you know me. It's gonna take a lot to take me out.
Apparently, I don't. You're riding with machete dudes. Like shit. Like. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm strong like bull.
He goes, you know me, dog. It'd be like that. Yo, I know you
live
in Inglewood.
I fight him off, Flobo. I fight him off.
I know you live in Inglewood, but it would be that tough to me. I get it. Like, I would be scared shit if someone had a knife around. No. You know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. Save yourselves.
You run hard here in Inglewood, Flobo. Come on.
I would be gone, bro. Like,
I grabbed that machete and just took it out with this. No, I didn't do all that. Break the record. 56 hours. That guy did a live stream in Australia, 44 hours. Oh no, Flobo. Okay, no, Flobo is from New York. I'm sorry, he sounds like New York. Yeah, because Miss G's New York. Tell him your New York background. Hi, Tony Moore Jr.
Yeah, I'm from Flatlands originally. My parents live out there, so I try to go back every year or so. I haven't seen many machetes, just one in my entire life. But I've been on an Amtrak. That's crazy. But I've been out here in LA or Southern California for like 16 years. So it's kind of.
He reminds me of New York too. No, he reminds me of New York. He reminds me of New York. He does. Yeah. So when I talk to him, he reminds me of my family. Sidebar, Flobo, are you single? If so, why? Are you looking at what's your type? He's not you, Tony.
Oh, damn, Tony, damn.
Yeah.
If you give me $30, maybe.
And then you never know, right? You never know what's gonna happen. Yes, exactly.
Officially, yes. I am dating now. Dating around. But I am single, and the reason why I'm single is that I just love to be alone a lot. Right. So at my age, people are dating with intention, and I don't really know what my intention is because I was in a long-term relationship, and I'm kind of like, well, I'm chilling. Whereas people my age, like, are we getting married? Are we having kids? What was the deal? And I always get like flustered and I kind of bail. So maybe it's on me. I don't want to be that guy who's like, I'm single because girls are tripping out here in these streets. I don't want to be that person.
They are tripping.
You know how it is. It's like, oh man, I'm smart. I was going to stay home and wait till it happens. It's like, but no, I'm officially single, even though that may change. Who knows?
I know all his business. So I'm not telling you. Okay. I know some of your business.
I mean, you got the majority of my business. There's not much business to have.
I know exactly. Actually, I know. He knows his business. Going on. So he's like, "What do I get for $30?" Tony's all, "What do I get for $30?"
No, because they wanted me to show them my abs, and I was like, "You gotta give me like at least 2 shots worth of cash." So.
Tony said, "People donate. I'll do shot, and he'll show his abs." Miss G's from Queens.
Okay, what part of Queens?
What part of Queens is she? We're Brooklynites over here. So
yeah, I'm from Flatlands officially. Even though once I leave, I say Flatbush, but I'm trying to reclaim Flatlands because no one else does. So I'm gonna say I'm the Lord of Flatlands. Bada boom. That's
I'm Fort Hamilton Parkway, Prospect Park. They call it Kingsington now, so that's a newer name.
Oh, of course they did.
Of course they did. I'm like Kingsington, like whatever. My cousin told me the other day. So, but I'm from Fort Hamilton Parkway. That's my family over there. So
nice.
We love it. Flobo, what's your birth month?
June 25th, because I always say my half birthday is Christmas.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. It is. That's right. It is.
Yeah.
But you celebrate your you kind of celebrate your half birthday on Christmas, don't you? Or no? Is that or just a joke you always say?
I used to do that because, like, when I was a kid, I wondered what age you stopped saying I'm half, 9.5. So I stopped saying, oh, I'm 35 and a half, I'm 35 and a half. So. But if my half birthday was like in November, I wouldn't be that guy.
Miss G, this is the land of cool G rap. Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all showing skin on After Dark show.
I mean, it's After Dark, and Homeboy has to get paid. They wanted to see my abs, and I was like, I don't have any. And they're like, well, I can show you my keg. You give.
They'll take whatever he gives. Everybody's desperate these days. We'll take what we can get. Shit.
Sheesh, yeah.
You know how it is. These streets. We're all sitting at home frustrated.
YouTube's on a field day. I'm like, what is going on?
The show will not look good in daytime. So what happened was yes. But that's good. What we go. So Flobo and I are going to meet up, and I want to hear his whole Japan story. I want to hear all those. I want to hear all the nitty-gritty details and how good it is. Because it was a bucket list thing for you, right? It was a bucket list. You got it finally.
Yeah, it took me 22 years to make it out. It was my 4th attempt to go to Japan. So when I was a kid, I did a high school exchange program. They're going to have a kid live in my family for a week. I was going to live in Japan. I took 1 class, and then 9/11 happened. So I'm dating myself. 9/11 happened and canceled the program. The second time, I was in grad school, and I was going to be on a film where they were going to film in Japan. It's called Oban. It's going to be the rice fields. The school got cold feet. They didn't want their equipment out in Asia. They got canceled. The third time, I said, forget it. I'm not getting any younger. I'm buying a ticket. April 2020. I'm going to Japan. And we all know what happened that time. So like, this is the 4th time. I was nervous. In fact, the person I went with was like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to land. Once I land there, we're going to decide what we're going to do. But I'm so glad. So much fun. It was a good time. Very good time.
Right. Dewan wants to know, he says, I'm bald. So I want to know, what does he use to shave his head?
Oh, that's what's up. So there are so many complicated, because I used to do a straight razor, but our brothers have that ingrown hair problem. So I was getting like all the pox and stuff. So I do, if it's not really shaved clean, it's actually really low to the ground. Phillips makes this thing called the one blade, which is close enough, and it's good for me to travel with, because like sometimes with like open razors, you make it stop at the airport, or if you have these like the giant walls, the ones that go, it can be very, very heavy. The Norelco one blade, and they're not paying me to say this, it's like $30, and it's really light to travel with. Have a pocket mirror in your window or a mirror in the hotel room, 30 minutes, and you can't miss it. It's omnidirectional, so you don't have to worry about being even or uneven, and you're in and out.
It's a nice shaped head, so I'll give a nice shaped head. Speedy says, I'll pay $100 if you flow a DJ live.
I would do it, but I wonder about copyright. Like, I don't want to get you in trouble with
that's all thing. That's thanks, Speedy. We don't have to do that. That's what happened to DJ Nice at first, and some things he got in trouble for a while. He was doing that during the pandemic, and they got mad at him. So
yeah.
I don't know if he could do all that, but
I'm gonna do all the YouTube library music though. Like all like the generic.
Well, what if you could do all my songs?
I think so, but watch like your company will do a claim like JLJ Media Incorporated. That's claim.
I know. It's like it's so dumb. It's like Tom Fogerty was sued by himself. Tom Fogerty, like that whole weird thing that happened because he used part of his own song.
Mm-hmm.
Taji McAdoo, James, I heard from Belinda on Soap Dirt. I don't know Soap Dirt. That the writer's strike might be over soon. So here's what's going on, folks. They've been meeting this weekend and meeting again tomorrow. I'm not excited about anything yet. I'm not gonna believe anything till I see it. But they are meeting, and there's been some hope, of course. I know folks who are actually near the rooms. And so they're talking, but we still have the SAG-AFTRA. So I mean, you still can't do nothing. I mean, the writers go back, but then what are you gonna do? We still got SAG-AFTRA. Mm-hmm. So match the same thing we said. What if it was just from JLJ catalog? That's the funny part. I wondered what would happen with some all of a sudden my thing says, no, it's my music. It's not mine, but it's my music. It's my music. That's my music. Be schizophrenic.
That is kind of funny where it's like you got Prince and Michael Jackson, but I'm gonna do a 2-hour set with just one artist. The entire
I mean, I have over 500 songs that are out there somewhere, 300 songs out there. I have
500? Wow.
I think I counted on my SoundCloud. I've over like 400 songs out there. It's kind of
ridiculous, man.
It's ridiculous.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You know what? I have a challenge for you, though. I was thinking about this in the plane back from Japan because I was in the exit row, not to flex, bro. I had all the leg room. It's great. But it was those situations where like the pop-up like TV was broken because it's always different because there's no seat in front of you.
Yeah.
And I had to read a book off my phone, like because I had nothing to look at. And I'm like, it's high time, man. You write a novel. I want a JLJ novel.
That's not what I do.
What do you mean? That's not what I do. You write. You have 60,000 books, but I'm
the really short story project. I don't do novels.
How about a novella?
No, other people do that. Other people do. That's like I said. That's why my books.
Other people do short stories too. I don't understand.
Yeah, but my lane that I'm in is still not a huge. I mean, it's people write novels all the time. The books get lost. Like nobody buys that shit. People actually buy my stuff.
But I would buy a JLJ novel. Like this is high class stuff, man. This is like premium content. Ask your fans; they will want to see some novella stuff. Give me 10,000 words, baby.
Because the largest book I have right now is The Forgotten Hollywood, which I didn't write most of it. That was mostly Doug. I just wrote my little chapter, but that's like 170 pages. I'm like, wow, that's a thick book.
Yeah,
for me. I'll think about it. I mean, something for me, like that's somebody else's thing. I just do short story books.
Somebody else's thing. Tisk. Well, that's why I was going through my mind on that plane. I was like, man, I just got something to read. My TV's
I don't even
broken.
know. I mean, I got a million ideas, as you know me. I got 10,000 ideas, but I don't know. I never wanted to write a novel. That's never been there. That was never my wish.
I see.
I've always liked I like short stories. What about a collection of short stories in one book? I don't think that's not going to count for him. He wants an actual novel with story, beginning, middle, end.
You make it sound like this like as a weird demand. Like novels, he wants a novel with words.
No, I'm explaining to the person asking a question.
Okay.
I'm explaining it to him. See his question? That's not the same as a novel. That's his collection of short stories. That's almost cheating, right?
I think so. But...
Yeah, so it's not the same thing. So I was explaining it to him.
I mean, but you have so many short stories with like part 9 and 10 or 4 and 5.
Yes. They could all go in one book. They could.
All right. I didn't mean to insult you, sir. That was an idea I had in Japan.
Nobody's insulted. I'm just saying. I just answered your question. I think that's. I stay in my lanes. I'm too old at this point. I stay in my lanes.
Which is crap. Because if someone was like, you can't do it, you would do it despite them. If someone's like, you can't do it, you're like, oh yeah. But now you're like, nah, I'm in the lane. It's fine. It's cool.
If you know me that well, then you should know how to phrase things to me then.
I didn't want to phrase it to you that way. That was an idea I had in the plane. Like, man, this TV, the fact I'm in an exit row is great, but I can't look at the TV. Do I complain? You know what I mean? But
they want me to start a soap channel, I know. I get that too, or soap opera, I get that too. But yes, no, and who knows, maybe one day I will have a novel out there. Who knows? So you know me, I change my mind. I change my mind all the time because I have that prerogative. It's my prerogative. Change my mind to do what I want to do. I don't know how you could be on a plane with nothing to watch.
Well, I had
for that length of time.
I read a book, and then because I got sick the night before, I fell asleep for like the 6 hours and stuff. So when but the person I was traveling with was in the whole like, I got allergies. I'm like, that don't sound like allergies. And sure enough, a day and a half later, granted, I took it very well. It wasn't like I was hacking it. I was just like super tired, and I was like, damn, this is COVID. Sorry for y'all, but go and take a nap. But so yeah, so there was nothing like I was gonna sit and chill and just like watch some images, but wasn't into the world.
Yes, folks, as you guys know, I got sick in Kansas City for 2 days. I had diarrhea, so I just didn't get anywhere, and I basically was a toilet for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I shat everything out.
There was one night in Tokyo, I was like, I am not built for this. But
one night in Tokyo, and that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's sad. We both got sick on our vacations, but we survived.
Bye, baby. But I was like, you know what? James is the homie. I'm gonna wait a couple days, see him next week. Should be good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna see each other next week.
Mm-hmm.
For our folks, do you have a go-to artist you listen to?
My file on Spotify is kind of random because I'm always listening to new stuff and other stuff I hear. But I would say like, who would I buy a ticket to see? Jax Jones, Bruno Mars is really the two big ones. When Jax Jones or Joel Corey drops a song, I'll check them out first. I like that Bad Bunny. He's cool. Oh, now Eladio Carrion. I mean, his stuff I've been really kind of like cramming since like May. Just if you're into that.
I don't get Bad Bunny. Sorry, folks, I don't get him. And
I don't get him.
He's kissing some dude in a movie or whatever. I'm like, oh God, I don't get him.
You don't get him. Like, you think his songs are whack, or you don't like his persona, or
I don't get. So let me be very clear. I don't dislike or like him. I just seen his stuff, heard his stuff, and I just doesn't do anything for me.
Even Chambea? Wow, there you go.
For me, he's one of those. I feel like I want to like him because he's one of these kind of fluid guys who's Latino, who's huge.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like K-pop. I don't get it either. I don't get it. I know what it's about, and I get about BTS. I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that stuff.
I feel the same way about Beyonce. Like, sometimes if you don't request Beyonce, I don't play her. And people are like, you don't got any Bay? It's like, I don't care. All the songs to me sound like she's the same. Like they all sound the same to me. I understand that, but Bad Bunny is, I don't know, man. He's like a movie.
He's huge, and I want to like. I think I want to like him, and I just don't get him. I mean, give me a Daddy Yankee, of course, old school. Give me up to like that. I like them, but I'm like, I don't. Maluma, I like Maluma. I like him. I mean, give me them. I like them, but I don't. For him, I'm trying to get him. I just don't get it.
Wow. I will say this. I try to slip in La Despedida by Daddy Yankee. Like not Despacito. Yeah. Everyone says that, but Despedida. I slip in that to every set I try to.
Oh, Tony goes, excuse me, cancel.
Beyonce is mid, but no one wants to admit that. But it's fine. Like, if you want her, I'll play her. It's cool. But I like that Break My Soul song.
10 things you like about Tony Moore. He's like, next question.
Is that like a new play? Like, is it a question?
Espanol. Well, I do. Flobo speaks some also. He did a show in Spanish at AfterBuzz TV.
Oh, don't bring that up, man. I did help a friend out. That's what it was.
And he got through it.
But it was awful. Soy Gringo Moreno, bro. Like, it was
bien.
It was muy terrible. It was horrible is what it was, bro. Like, I did. Oh my God.
Yes, I speak Spanish. What no Beyonce? See, everybody's on the Beyonce. So I knew you said it was like,
but that's what I'm saying. There are certain artists out there that, because with Bad Bunny, the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh, he has so much range. He could do trap, he could do reggaeton, but you're like, I don't get him. But like, apparently Beyonce does up tempo, she does ballads, she does dance songs. 2 songs from the last album and 1 from her Sasha Fierce album, I think, are okay, but I don't get that at all. And I think Taylor Swift songs are disposable. They're hot now, but they kind of go away in 2 years. So like, I get it, but hey, blame me, bro.
Michelle Melendez says she's too old for K-pop. I get it. I'm not a huge fan of her either, but she likes the Beyonce song "Cuff It."
Yeah. I feel like, well, that's a good cookout song.
That's like Sweetie. Orle Press. That's right, girl.
I got requested that song a lot. I think "Break My Soul" is a better song, but "Cuff It's" like the cookout song.
Yeah. Flobo, name a few artists. Leprous was know because she's all about the sex stuff.
Yeah.
Flobo, name a few artists on your playlist for a romantic evening.
Bounce over Baghdad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm single. I don't know, man. I I don't really have a playlist for romantic stuff. I usually put on 90s R&B, but you know me personally, 90s R&B isn't my favorite. I like
It's not your
classic.
favorite.
I like 80s R&B. I think 70s
Yes.
R&B was great. But I usually do that when the sensual lady is over. I want to show that has some swag. I'll say, whatever her name is, play 90s R&B.
See, for me, it'd be like Barry White. Like you said, that's my 70s and 80s. So Barry White. It would be Teddy Pendergrass. It would be Luther Vandross. I mean, I would go that direction. Regina Belle, Sade. I mean, that's like, for me, it's all 70s and 80s.
Sweetest taboo.
Exactly. Like,
Speedy. Yeah. So, okay, look, I don't. Yo sé algunas frases en español, pues, pero hablo solamente inglés perfectamente. Entonces, mi nombre es Gringo Moreno.
Maria, what do you think? Because she always loves when I do my Spanglish. I'm always like Colombia and Venezuela.
Yeah, you should hear how he says desayuno. It's great.
Desayuno. I'm aware though. Mm-hmm. I know my palabras.
I know my palabras.
Yes, I do. I don't have an accent. I love it. Can You Stand the Rain? New Edition's playing right now. It's a good song. Yeah. Sade's the bomb. She likes Sade.
And that's the name of the band.
I'm going Prince When Two Are in Love. It's a good song. It's a good. Prince is good too. Prince has some good stuff in there. Crystal Bush. They aren't making love music anymore. You have to listen to older music to get that kind of vibe. That's right, Crystal.
I don't know. Like, I feel like that's I think she's right, but I think that's kind of our rite of passage, right? We get older and go, the music nowadays just sucks.
You know? We ran Flobo, very good. Okay. Together place. It's for me, like the last great, folks are like a D'Angelo and all them. That was 90s. I mean, that was 2000s. I mean, I know there's artists out there who are probably still putting out soft stuff, I guess, but I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, that neo soul era was kind of big. Even though neo soul's a marketing term, like that era was like right. Maxwell, Music Soul Child has some good songs.
Let Us See, even Jill Scott, Angie Stone, they're all part of that thing. But I also like rock music, so I put on some Lenny Kravitz and I would get turned on. It'll be good for me.
Get turned on.
Let's her turned on.
I actually bought one of his albums. I think it was Baptism. But I think that's what I bought.
I like him. No, he has some good stuff. I'm also as a Soundgarden fan. I put that. I'll be fine.
Wow, Soundgarden.
I like Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell's voice is one of the best voices in rock. I think. May he rest in peace. It's one of the best voices in rock. And yes, 80 Vaughn sings R&B and stuff. So yes, she goes, I am here too. Yes, and you too. That's good songs. They do check her out, of course. These artists today are not doing love songs. What I mean is love music isn't openly valued or pushed. Okay. Maxwell's half Puerto Rican, so there you go. So is my guy Miguel, who I grew up with his uncles. So I the Pimentel family, so I knew them. So yes. But I agree with you. I just think that it's nowadays, you're right, it's not pushed right now. Yeah. And back in the day it was, and I'm with Flobo. I'm not a huge 90s pleading, begging R&B fan myself either. A lot of it sounds like you just, please, come get me, whatever.
Too many runs, man. Too many runs.
He has a lot of runs. Well, everybody had to prove they could sing. They were all like, here's Boyce the Man way up there. 15 weeks in the top charts. Everybody was trying to get up there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Beyonce is creative. Well, Beyonce fans coming. I love it.
Well, here's the thing about modern music, man. One, it's broken because when we were kids, it was like the radio. Now a TikTok loop can make you famous. But these songs and artists aren't really like people sitting in labs and coming out with them anymore. They're like actors performing songs written for them. So yes, Beyonce creative, not taking her talent away from her, but there is a huge team behind everybody, like from Bad Bunny to Taylor Swift to everybody. So Drake has like 10 writers.
He does. Angel was wearing a Taylor Swift cardigan, like her song cardigan. How old are you, Mr. Flobo?
How old do I look?
You remember? Don't ask that, Flo. Remember?
I know, right? I mean, I look between 21 and 45. No, I'm a proud 38-year-old man. I know people don't want to talk about ages and everything, but this is what I got.
I tell age. I'm 54, so I made it.
Mm-hmm.
54. But he's 38. We're literally two different generations.
Quite literally.
Literally. One guy was telling you want to make his drag name literally.
Wow, if that works, I mean, props to them.
No, it kind of.
I hate wordplay, you know that. But
I know you do. You posted something. I meant to get on you the other day because you posted something that was very close to a dad joke. It was a cartoon. And I was like, Flobo, it's very close to going against who you are.
I mean, hey, look, I didn't make the content, but if I'm doing stand up and
you posted it, you posted it.
Hey, hello, Troll here.
You know, as I said, that's why I left you alone. But I was like, that's something Flo wouldn't like. And trust me, Xandra always finds these things like, I want to send to Flobo so bad, but I don't want him to hate me. So she doesn't send him.
There's a time when Doug Hess was doing that.
Herself to send you stuff.
Doug Hess was sending me dad jokes. I'm like,
I know he does that. Black don't crack unless you're a crackhead. That's right, kids.
Wow. I cracked very early. So like this is my face when I was 20, like 20, 21. My hair started thinning, and then I shaved my head in 24. But yeah, I cracked super early, bro. I had an old man. I was an old soul from young. I love you, Flobo, but don't say anything. Worry about Bay, please.
Hey, that beehive.
I know. Come at me, bro.
Jason, remember Malcolm McLaren, Buffalo Gals. Yes, I remember that song. I was there. I wasn't there, but I was there.
I don't want to hijack the show, but is there any like final questions before I jump out of here? I want to make
sure he has work to do. So any questions for him?
Saturday night, and I'm working for Sunday. You believe that?
That's what we do. That's what we do. Flobo.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because I'm self-employed, but there's always that other. You get kind of jealous of those guys, the 9-to-5s, being like, oh, so you're just done for 2 days?
That's it. Right. It's the 2 days. I used to be that guy, and I hated it. I mean, so it's the grass is never greener. It's just you have to mow the lawn.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Yeah,
it is. It's like I had a 9-to-5 job, and I still hated. I mean, I had weekends off, and Sunday night I hated Monday morning. I was dreading Monday morning, Sunday night.
Sunday scaries, they call them.
Yeah, and now that's gone. I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I mean, like this Monday, I have 2 shows in the evening. I have nothing in the morning, so I can do whatever the fuck I want in the morning.
Once you do that, can't go back. Once you do that, you can't. Once you do it, and it works for you. You can't go back.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't go. Just like going black. Hey, I know this chat's slow, so we'll give you a couple minutes because I know chat sometimes is slow sometimes in typing.
We got 18 people watching.
I know. Thank you guys.
I doubled the numbers. A whole lot because it's hard to find sometimes. And actually, remember the jingle? It's that chocolate coated ice cream so thick and rich, no room for a steak. What would you do? Woo woo for a Klondike bar? Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
It's like, and I remember laughing. I like Klondike bars.
Yeah.
I'm older than Flobo, but younger than you, James. Okay. I like music a lot. Very good.
She flexing on you, bro. She's like, I'm younger than you.
She didn't say it like that. She just says I'm older than Flobo and younger than me. All she's saying. She likes a lot of music, which you would, because if you're a Zennial with an X, then
yeah. I mean, I've learned to appreciate music. Like I was saying, for the wedding stuff, that you have to know so much. So I learned how to like country, and I've learned how to like Latin trap, which to me I thought was like, eh. But it was so cool that there's certain rhythms and notes we all love together. Like how Afrobeat is big now is like pretty cool for me as a West Indian person and things like that. So respect.
Okay, so everybody's just saying basically, you know your personality. Miss G, go to sleep. You have a nice smile. You got your chocolate, my peanut butter. Yeah, I know that. Yes, we know that one too. Commercials don't do jingles like they did back in the 80s, but they don't anymore.
That's
so,
true.
Flo, thanks for coming through. I know you have to go to work, so thanks for coming through.
Thanks so much for inviting me. We'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Everybody say bye to Flobo, Boyce. Flobo Boyce and FloBeato.com. So, folks, I love it. Tony, if you're home, and I don't know if you were driving or not, Tony Moore, if you want to come on, you can come on. Tony JC, if you want to come on, you can come on. Matt, if you want to come on, anybody wants to come on, you can come on. I'll send a link to you. You want to come on? I'm on for a while. So we're here. Like Gen X and a millennial. Let's say so there's Zennials and Zennials. So older millennials or Zennials are the ones that are closer to my generation, and Zennials are the ones that are closer to Gen Z. They're the younger millennials. That's some new inside the era. I'm Gen X. That's all I is. And there's something right above me is Boomer. I'm Gen X. That's it. I don't know. Everything underneath me, I'm like, you're all underneath me. Oh no. I share. Yes. But yeah, this is what we do. I love it. I love it. Thanks for asking questions and talk about that. So yeah, so still just I gotta do my station identification stuff. This is JLJ Media. Make sure you are following, subscribing. Thank you for the likes on here. I say I have 15 likes. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is our soap Zoom. If you want to sign up for that, you can. You can still sign up for it. It's $10. We do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. Also, I'm doing shots. I have some whiskey, and so if you want to donate to JLJ Media, again, Zelle, Cash App, pay whatever. $1 to $15, I do half a shot. $15, $16 and up, I do a full shot. So far, I've done half a shot so far. So I'm doing fine. I got water over here too, this giant thing. So I'm drinking this LaCroix Beach Plum. I love it. It is so good. Oh my God, so good. So do that. And what other announcements? My Patreon is Patreon James Lott Jr. I have lots of stuff coming out on there in the next couple of weeks. I found old flash drives from 10, 15 years ago of stuff before I even started doing this. So I'm posting all kinds of stuff in the next couple of weeks from my past. So check that out on my Patreon, Patreon James Lott Jr. So all kinds of goodies, all kinds of good stuff coming out of me. And I'm always giving you content when I can. No soap shows tomorrow because there's soap chat, but on Monday nights, it's our once a month Extra Connections race talk. Me and my friend Jared Carroll will be talking. Last 2 months, we talked about music and race. Very popular. So you may do that again. We were talking about music and race. And they both were very popular subjects. So when we talk about racial issues, we're live at 7 p.m. So East Pacific Standard Time, we do that. And then next weekend is my Zoomiversary, my 1 year. You want to sign up for that? I know, get me drunk. I'm ready. I dare you all. Get me drunk. And then next Sunday is my 8-year anniversary with Frank doing GH, and then all the soap shows are back. So we're doing that on Sunday. So yeah, nice week full of stuff. Next couple of weekends got some good stuff. We're in October, folks. We are in October, basically, at the end of this week. So there you go, kids. Fall is here. Fall is today. It's 11/11, folks. I love it. Fall is today. I almost said something after seeing your peach. You like my peach? I don't have a peach. Not in real life. I have my ass is gone. I lost weight. My ass went with it, so I don't have one. Zoomiversary is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time on that too. People have signed up for that also. I'm inviting some of my famous friends. We're gonna celebrate. I've been doing the Zooms for a year, and I can't believe it. This is a whole new stream of life that I didn't even imagine, and I've gotten to know many of you guys through the streams, and we've had some. I've cried. I've laughed. My daughter came through one of them. My brother came through one of them. One time Amanda was here. Like, we got all kind of stuff. I'm still awake. I want you to, you don't want me tipsy. I'm fun tipsy. I'm a big boy. I'm like, I'm 54 years old. Like, I haven't drank before. I am not a lightweight whatsoever at all. I just do a shot just because. Yeah, it's been a year. I started them in September of last year on a whim from one of you guys. Somebody, well, not one of you, but somebody in the chat was like, you should do a Zoom on soaps, because that's when I was getting canceled online. They were coming after me for comments, because I'm the disruptor. I talk about race and colorism and ageism. So I said, I need a place I can talk about stuff without people, and other folks are like, me too. And I remember what I did was, someone suggested I do a soap get together. And I said, what if I do it this Saturday? It was like literally like a Wednesday. I said, what do I do Saturday? Everybody's like, sure. I said, well, I charge $15, $20. I can charge $20. I've lowered the prices since then. I do more of these. But I said, I'll do $20. And in 3 days, it sold out. I had like 35 people came. Now it's in 3 days. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, well, let me plan another one. So I started planning a few others. And at the time, it was soap stuff. It was all soap related. And then a few months in, I started doing happy hours too. And that became popular also. Then people started dying and things started happening. And I said, I should do some happy hours. And in my own life, mental health chat. In my own life, I had some stuff happen. So I started the mental health chats, the caregivers chats I do every month. And those became popular. And so it's like and then I started doing these classes. It was crazy. You're a young millennial, 94. You're near my grandson's age. He was born in 99. So he's Gen Z. But yeah, it's just so funny that we started doing these, and it became we had this whole community, and the whole industry was watching me and talking shit about me and all kind of stuff. And what's going on now? Apparently, everyone's doing Zooms. Oh, it's crazy. Everybody's doing Zoom things. It's really funny now. And I was like, oh, okay. So yes. So it's very interesting. So, but I think but this room for everybody. I'm shady because I'm shady. But I mean, in real life, I don't care. I mean, it's just room for. I think they're great ideas. I mean, it's like this has been a wonderful idea to do this, and we have fun. We have a good time. Everybody gets to talk, and I feel like everybody feels good afterwards. That's kind of the thing. Like we don't always feel good leaving social media. But at least my chats, I feel like most of us walk away feeling good. Like, wow, that was great. That felt good, or now I can talk it out, and people agree with me, and it just feels good. So yes, yeah, his Zoom chat, yes, and Maurice gonna do his too. I think, I mean, it's a great idea. I think that everybody should do them. I know some of the actors do Zoom chats now, and I'm also on Patreon. I know some people do things on Patreon. So I mean, we're realizing social media has its charms in terms of promotion. 80 and I know that personally. We have product we put out there. Matt knows that because he has product. There's for promotion, it helps, right? For things, it'd be social media. But for interaction and community, I don't find it. I find it offline. And so, and that's the irony of it all, right? Is that we're actually going offline to get back to ourselves again. Because for a while, online was great. I was talking to everybody, having a good time, and it went south. It went south. When you have healthy exchange or thought of or popular, that's a good thing. Yes, but everybody can't do healthy exchanges. They just can't. I can. I know how to do healthy exchanges. So I don't, because I know for me, I'm not a super fan. I'm not a fanatic person. I'm not super invested like that hard. There are things that I feel and I'll express them. And I'll have no problem talking to somebody else and debating with them about it. I have no problem with that. But I'm like, I don't need to, I mean, I don't care that much. Like my life will go on after I get off the phone, but I will talk about it. There's some things that bother me and I'll bring it up. Yes, we have good talks, celebrities, yes, and on here, and that's why I do these YouTubes in the morning. My JLJ this morning is very popular, and I just started JLJ this evening and JLJ After Dark. Just I was like, there, and my IG thing was big during the pandemic. I did that late at night, my IG page, and I brought it back for a week, and it was popular again. And it was like we created a community, a place you can talk and everything. So I mean it's one of those things. I think it's we're part of the same village. We have to look out for each other. That's kind of the thing. And a lot of times nighttime is when a lot of people's thoughts rise. It's like the daytime, you're busy, you're running around, but nighttime gets quiet, and that's when they say people have the hardest. There's a lot of insomniacs out there who are upset, everything. Yes, you have to reset because social media can be a bit much, but it has its place. It does. That's the whole thing. It's like it's there for certain things. But some of the things that I'm looking for, I find off camera. So a Zoom works for me, or a private thing works for me. It's just because it's too much. But I'm trying to do some. I got to do more Facebook lives. I got to do some more IG lives. I got to do more because I do like being live. I just got to do more of those. I just haven't done it in a while. I'm always on YouTube. That's my go-to. Yes, an online support group. It is very much needed. As I said, I will always, the rest of my natural life, I'll always do a mental health Zoom, and I'll always do things just because I just think it's very important, especially as we're losing people in this business. Someone else I know just passed away suddenly, and was just younger than me. So mental health is very, very important. And mental health goes in so many different areas. It can be It can manifest in eating too much, not taking care of yourself. It can manifest in hurting yourself. It manifests in unhealthy behaviors, all kind of stuff. And it can look you can look like a normal, quote unquote, normal person that's smiling and wonderful. You have no idea what's behind their eyes. So I just try to offer a space that people can come to and like have a little talk. Sometimes get advice, sometimes just listen. It's wonderful. What about Mack? Did you hear about Candice live on IG? No, I didn't hear. She almost had me in. Did she have a bad IG live or people attacking her or something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't hear. I don't hear a lot of stuff. I to be very honest, I post a lot and that's it. I don't really hear much of anything. I don't hear anything. So you have to, if you hear something, you gotta let me know. That just reminded me, did I invite her to the soap chat tomorrow? I'm like, did I invite her? I did. Okay. That's why I invited her. It's important that we do. Candice is fed up with soap chat. She needed to vent. Oh, okay. Well, I guess, well, she comes on tomorrow, so let me know. I invite her to tomorrow's soap chat, so we'll see what she says. It's important that we do not allow social media to tell you who you are. I'm sorry, I have my glasses on. Who you are. You must know who you are and whose you are. Having a healthy love for yourself can help much what we're dealing with. Very true. I admit this for I tell it all the time. I'm not a depressed person, but I'm going through a lot right now in my personal life. So I have moments where I am depressed. Um, so I openly talk about that. I always talk about that there are times when I am super upset, tired, depressed, ready to pull my hair out. And so I try to talk and try to get started. And sometimes I don't want to talk. But I try to work out, but I don't look to social media to save me at all because that's not good whatsoever. Your friend's head looks so shiny. I had to shave. That's so funny because her friend like said, well, I got fat fingers too. Um, yeah, well, Candice will tell me if she comes on tomorrow. She'll let us know what's going on. And I'll ask her, but she doesn't really understand that. I think like we do a lot. It's and I'll tell you guys. Most of you guys know anyway what's going on with me. I've had my family and I have gone through a very tough year, a very extraordinarily tough year, and now I'm a caregiver. So for several people, and so I'm being pulled, and I'm running 2 households. I'm looking after 3 different people. I'm running 2 businesses. Like I have a lot going on. I'm still dealing with death, near death. Yeah, I haven't even dealt with all that stuff yet. I haven't even dealt with all that stuff yet. My mom lost her husband, so now we're dealing with that. Like and everyone has their feelings, and they all come to me to handle everything. So it weighs on me very heavily. This trip that I went on it was only a week long. It was a beginning. I need more time off. Like I'm still stressed out. I had good time. I relaxed. I rested a lot. I was so happy to leave Los Angeles. But as soon as I came, the day I came back, they all descended on me. And I felt stressed. And I was like, everybody, leave me alone. I had to push everybody away for a second to collect myself. I had to say no to several, including my mother, say no. And then the last couple of days I've been trying to ease back in, but it's a lot. I'm dealing with so much. Trust and believe. I am. And I just don't talk about it all the time. I don't always share it, but I do try little pieces, explain my experience. But and then if you add the creative stuff, we're very temperamental. We're very temperamental, and we have our own, creative brains. Um, there's that too. We're trying to be creative. We're trying to make it in this business. If you're a woman, if you're a Black woman, if you're a woman of color, if you're a man, if you're gay, all these, there's so much going on in this business, and you're trying to survive and make money, and can I get on this show and can I do this, and it's a lot. I mean, I've chosen the life that I live, so I know that completely, but it's still a lot. So I'm just trying to navigate it as best I can, but there are times that it doesn't. I said I'm also single, so I'm very lonely, and there's that going on too. I don't want to be single, so I have that going on also. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So for me, I just don't complain, and I don't talk about it a lot. And I just kind of, I know I have folks I can talk to if I need to, but I just kind of, for me, I'm there for everybody else. So that's very much my life. So I understand folks who are tired and worn out, and it makes me want to be there for them. So paying people care, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thanks for hearing me. Thank you. I hear everybody else too. So no, there are brief rashes. There isn't at the moment. Because my brother's doing a lot too. He's tired also. He's doing what he can also. And my sister is dealing with her father-in-law, who she lives with, who lost his wife, and they live with him. So she's already dealing with that, plus my mom. Like, we're all stressed to limits. And here's the problem, folks. And let's get really real about this. People, when you're in the middle of caregiving, it's not as easy as you think. Make time for yourself. It's not easy as you think to go out. It's not, everybody thinks it's like, just take time for yourself. It's not that easy. It isn't. I used to say the same stuff. And now I've learned this is important to do that, but you have to figure it all out. It depends on who's in your life or who's in the life of your person you're caregiving. There are a lot of folks who don't do shit. They're not available. You can't ask them to help you because they won't. There are a lot of folks who said they would be there for us and have not been there. And we've called on them. They have not been there. I've had situations that were for work. So the person says, yes, I will be there, James. And they don't show up. No apology, no phone call, just don't show up. I missed out on so many things this year because at the last minute, no one showed up. And I couldn't leave my mom alone at the time. There is stuff people I've had to learn, and if you'll learn anything else from me tonight, you'll learn anything else from James Lott Jr. What I had to learn is you have to meet people where they are. And there are some folks who are, I'll sell you some money, buy lunch for you and your mother. There are some folks who say, I can stop by for an hour once every 2 or 3 weeks. You take it. There are folks who can't handle sad stuff. So they send you memes, they send you funny things. Some folks only call my mother. Some folks, and taking care of your mother, taking care of your parent. I do set boundaries. I do. But that's not as easy either. It's easy to say, set boundaries, don't people abuse you. When it comes to your parents, when it comes to your kids, when it comes to your grandkids, when it comes to your siblings, or your spouses, it's a very different story. You have to navigate that too. And so I've learned so much. And there's also cultural things too, folks. Certain cultures, you don't just ship grandma off to the home and that's it. You know what I mean? There's certain things that, certain cultures, they don't want people all up in their house. Well, doesn't want anybody up in her house. She wants certain people in her house. Because there's people I've said, do you want them to come help you? No. She don't trust everybody. And in some cases, you can't trust everybody. And so there's a lot that we've had some caregiver chats that have been wonderful, but there's a lot that goes on that I didn't know about. Now Speedy has been there. So Speedy in the chat, you could thank her. She got my mother to eat. So my mother wasn't eating, and she brought these tacos, these rice and beans for several weeks in a row. My mother was eating it and loved it. So Speedy is somebody in the chat that's been good to me. And I said my mother, I give her gifts and stuff when she comes over. Though she's driven to my mother's house, she knows where my mother lives. Everybody knows where my mother lives. I trust her. She has come through for us. So Speedy is one person who has come through for us for sure. And Leopardus knows her husband's her caregiver. She knows how it is. She tries to do stuff for him. It is. But he loves you. So like I said, certain cultures you don't do that. You don't send your spouse to a home. You don't do that. You stay at home. You take care of them until you can't anymore. That's just kind of how it is. And but I've learned so much. I've learned a lot. Trust me. I learned some stuff that I thought, because I would say certain things and go, well, just do this, and like, no, it's not as simple. It really isn't. It really isn't that simple. And Sherry, I'll always try to be as transparent as I can, and I try to show some vulnerability, because I know some of you guys out there are going through what I'm going through, or been through what I've been through. You know it. And so it's like, but my brother and I are two strong Black men, and we take care of our mother. I take care of my aunts. It just happened for us. My stepfather got sick, then died. My mother got sick, almost died. My two aunts got sick, almost died, all within 5 months. So, and I was the head of all of that, because they all trust me. And so it was kind of like, well, I'm going to put my big boy pants on and just go on in there and do it. And I know they all appreciate it. And they're all doing better in various ways. So it's kind of crazy. Candice, Mack, we're talking about caregiving stuff. Candice, if you want to come on, Candice, Mack, Flobo just came off. Flobo was just on. If you want to come on, I'll send you a link. This is after dark. You know how we do it after dark. But I've learned a lot. But you guys are all right. I have to find something for me. So I am trying to set boundaries, which is not easy. I went on a trip, but then my brother had to take over for me. So I'm trying to look out for him also and be there for him, because we're worn out. We're tired. We're doing her laundry. We're feeding her dog. We're taking care of her turtle. Like, we're doing all this stuff for her that she can't do. I'm changing her bed sheets. She wants me to wash her hair. Like, it's all this stuff that we're doing. It's just it's a lot. It's just a lot. And we almost lost her. She almost died. I had basically said goodbye to her, and she's my miracle person. She came back. So I've been through the emotions, trust me. So yes. So okay, Candice, to you. So I'm learning a lot, but I'm trying my best. But you guys do help. You guys help by talking to you guys, and the things you guys have come through for me recently when I needed it. When I was stuck in my hotel, you guys helped me out there. That kind of stuff. I got this chair from you guys, all this kind of stuff. I mean, you guys have helped me in many ways. So and have shown continuous support of me and my mom, my family. So we feel it. We feel it. We know it. So that does help. And I have Flobo, I have Tony, I have other people in my life that have been also there for me also. So it's been great. Hi Ethel, you're up. Wow, get him drunk, Candice. So yeah, so it's been a roller coaster. So I guess Candice could tell us what's going on tonight. But yes, but again, so I'm still raising money, of course. $1 to $15 do half a shot of this whiskey, $16 and up. You can do Zelle, PayPal, CashAPP, and Venmo. It's all in my description underneath the video. I can also type it in here if you need me to. Get me ready, get me going. Yes, and there are people who wish that their mother was around and stuff. Right, exactly, right. So we're trying to. She gets on my nerves. Trust me, she has a mouth on her. She looks just like me. But I'm going to take care of her. I'm not going to not take care of her. I mean, that's just not happen. So I'm trying to work it out. So if I get a few more vacation trips in there somewhere, then I'll be okay. Yeah, then I'll be fine. So Ethel, why are you up? I know it's late for you. Where you is, it's late for you. So until Candice comes on, I'm going to do that. I'll put this in the chat, so you know. So, but I appreciate you guys. It's exactly there. I have no grandparents or anything. My mother has no parents or anything left either, and so she's like holding on to us. I have kids and grandkids, so I'm very fortunate right now, and I love them all very much, and I know how lucky I am to have them. So, it's kind of crazy, but my mother, I'm here to take care of her. That's what my brother and I both. That's our job. But that's wrong. Wait, can I erase that? I know a lot of people wish their mothers were here, right? So you get around 2:00 your time. Well, I'll tell you, it's something that I would do anyway. So if I get rewarded in this life or the next, I'll take it. It's fine. But I feel like I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what a good son is supposed to do. So, and here comes Candice Mack. So we're gonna have her tell us what's going on with her while I'm still sober. I did. I just said it just now. She's trying to come. You don't hurt her Wi-Fi. You're trying to come on.
Really?
Yeah. They're all tell Cass about your shots. I told people if they give me $1 to $15, I do half a shot like last time. This time I have real booze. This time, last time was that wine. Or you do $16 or up, I'll do a full shot. So I've had half a shot so far for a while. So Candice Mack, we just missed Flobo Boyce. He was on. He came back from Japan, but apparently they're telling me something happened with you on IG Live. Would you like to explain what's going on?
Yes, I would like to explain. First, let me think about.
First, Matt goes, I want to know if Candice is just as moist as I am. Oh, really? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what? Tropical storm. I was like, what? Okay, now I get it. I just saw the hashtags. Like, moist as you are. I'm like, what the
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
So, tropical storm, Ophelia happening to you too?
Yeah, I mean, it's been raining on and off since Friday evening. Well, kind of like late Friday. My Saturday plans was canceled because of the rain. It's now Sunday and it's still raining. It looks like we're going to have rain until Tuesday on the East Coast. And over here in the West Coast, it's probably partly cloudy.
It is partly cloudy. Yes.
Are you serious? I was just joking.
It has been it's been the last couple of days. It's been beautiful. It's been in the 70s. I've had to turn on my fans or nothing. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, I had to turn on the heat. I had to turn on the heat one day.
So did I. So my
beautiful! It's giving me Christmas.
It is.
It's giving me Christmas time.
Tannis, though, I don't know if you've seen the little previews of things on where they're like, Mariah Carey's coming. I love that. Makes me laugh.
The frosting, the defrosting of what?
It makes me laugh every time. Every single time makes me laugh.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready. I have a Christmas album coming out, folks. It's called. Oh my God, we're blank for a second. It's called Silver Bells and Disco Balls. It's coming out in October. I have a date soon. It's all disco, dance, Christmas music. So it's coming out in October. I finished it.
I'm thinking of a way for people to donate to give you shots too.
Yeah, he said, I'm like, give me some shots, folks. I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. Any amount. I put it in the chat. The different ways you can pay me. So far, Leopardus gave me 5. So I did a half a shot. And I got real boost. Downing that wine the other night was gross after. It's like, I
kind of figured because the facial expression you made.
I was like, just downing wine. Anyway, back to whatever happened. So what's going on? So apparently your tire was soap chat. They're trying to tell you something happened with you. So I'm like, I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I was pissed off. I was pissed off with the soap nation. I'll be honest about it. Because of, it's crazy because I'm looking at the time. Because around this time we found out about Billy Miller.
Okay.
So let me preference this when I say I'm still mad at Soap Nation for how they're handling this Billy Miller situation. What I said was, and what I saw was, obviously they posted what Young and the Restless with, CBS Studios did for Billy Miller. Yes. And then I saw people saying, oh, so what does General Hospital got to do? And then Frank Valentini did post, but people weren't too impressed with that.
Exactly. Yes.
Then they weren't impressed when General Hospital said, it's been a tough year for us all, rest in peace. And I saw people going back and forth saying which show did the best tribute for him.
I know,
And I was like, because then they was like, oh, Bold and the Beautiful even did something, and he wasn't even on Bold and the Beautiful. And then
family.
Well, he's part of the Bell family and the CBS family, so I understood that. Yes. But then it was the whole, Kelly Monaco needs to come out and say something, and Amelia Heinley needs to say something, and da-da-da-da, and he was better on this show than this show, and da-da-da-da, he died of a stroke, he died of this. And I was like, I said, first and foremost, somebody just lost their son,
Yes,
brother, co-worker, friend, uncle, cousin, you know, and everybody is worried about what show did what. First and foremost, everybody, the soap community in prime time, because they did have the creative Suits say something about Billy Miller's passing. I said, we're mourning the loss of a great human being. And y'all are comparing what Young and the Rustlers did versus General Hospital. I said, it's not a lie. General Hospital has gone through a tough year. They've lost 7 people this year. 7. Okay. And y'all have the nerve to say, well, Young and the Rustlers did it better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was y'all there at General Hospital? Do y'all know if General Hospital did something or didn't? I mean, a lot of people don't post everything. But then I said, you know, we live in a world now where as soon as something happens, we have first reaction. We have to quickly jump to social media for somebody's response to a death, a wedding, a birth, and everything. I said, first and foremost, I cannot imagine a mother having to come on social media because she's heard all the rumors and she, you know, clarified what happened to her only, let me repeat that, her only son. On his birthday, she had to say something. And then people's like, it's not even that was enough. Oh no, they're like tagging Kelly Monaco, and it got to the point that Kelly Monaco's mother, who I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Kelly Monaco's mom does not play. She's one of those mothers that will snatch you and whip you. She don't care how old you are. She will whip your butt, okay? And for her to come out and have to say something, and I'm just like, but it's still not enough. James, is not enough.
I did a show on it. Trust me, I know. I did a show on it.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like, I was just like, at first I was going to do a Twitter space. I said I was going, and then I said no, because I know me and I know how I'm feeling about this, because I'm just like, okay, so I said, I flipped it. I said, so imagine you're hanging with one of your friends or family members, and then, you know, Friday happens. And then you're still dealing with the news on Saturday. Everybody finds out, like the public finds out on Sunday. There's rumors galore going up and down and then you have to come on while grieving to say, hey, these rumors aren't true. This is what happened with my son. I'm just like, first and foremost, God bless his mother, because I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to go on social media and do it. No. 2, my thing is, everybody grieves differently, and everybody has the right to grieve without coming on social media.
Yep.
Sorry, folks. We don't need to know everything that they're dealing with or whatnot. And as far as what show did it better, are we really serious?
I know.
Are we serious? And that's what I said. I said, so Young and the Rustlers fans and General Hospital fans are comparing how they did it. I was like, okay. I said, I'm gonna need a moment, because I never thought I would say this. I'm like, I was done. I was done with Soap Nation for that, because I'm just like, somebody just died, and you guys are saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G needs to come out. Well, what if A, B, C, D, E, F, G never comes out? Then what? What are you gonna do?
It's on the chat room. They saw the comments and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I
mean, they're still doing it now. I'm just like, I was like, oh, y'all need to sit down somewhere.
I did my show, and I think it's almost at 600 views or whatever. And I said basically what you said. I'm like, folks,
yeah,
they don't owe you shit. And I said again, if I lost a child, I don't know if I could be able to come on right away. And I mean, I think it's and like Matt just said in the chat, it goes to the entitled ownership of a faction of fans that we both have talked about before. There are folks who believe, it happened when at least when Ree Presley died, they were like, why didn't Paris Jackson say so? Why is it? And Paris came on and was like, I'm just going to say this for you guys. I liked her. She not like it was like
Right.
it's like they expect certain things. Like these are real people. This is like real life. This is a soap opera. This is real life. And who knows what Kelly's feeling, and who knows what's going on, and maybe she doesn't need to say anything. It's none of your goddamn business.
No.
I mean, they don't owe you anything.
But the sad thing is, we live in a world where we have to get that first. We have to get some kind of reaction. Because I was like, okay, if I was Kelly Monaco, just to be a smart ass, I would put a black heart, like with the little line, like a broken heart, the emoji, and that's it. Like, but I know that people won't even take that. They'll be like, oh, no, what does she mean by that? What does that mean? It means she's sad. Like, read between the lines. She's sad. She's heartbroken. I was just like, I mean, for me personally, like I said to a lot of people, it's sad that this happened. It's sad whenever you hear these stories. And like I said, we all know Billy Miller for the smiles and the laughter, the talent, but behind closed doors, we didn't know him. We didn't know what kind of pain he was in. And my hope is that he knew that he was loved. I hope he did know that he was loved by not only his family and friends, but us, the soap community. I hope he knows that. It just sucks that, right before his birthday,
But folks, people out there, like I said, that depression, I was mentioning before you came on, depression, chemical or otherwise, is tough. And there's stuff that happens that's really tough. I told Candice I heard the news from James's post. I said, if James posted, it has to be true. Yeah, I wait to hear from, because I have people DMing me going, have you heard about Billy Miller? You hear anything? I'm like, no, I don't hear anything. I'm like, we're not friends. And then I woke up and I saw the post. And I said, but even before I say anything, I want to make sure certain reputable places, TMZ says something, okay, what's the truth? TMZ, they get in there and whatever. And the thing about him was interesting that People Magazine reported on it. It's they all did. He got his props out there. He did. And you can't compare shows. I mean, you just can't compare shows. Everybody's company is different. Everybody's relationships are different. But I said this goes to more of the dehumanizing facet of online. Now people just want to chomp at the bit. They just want likes and views and they just want to comment and gossip. They want to comment. Because literally Billy Miller's death, there was not much to say at first. I mean, I heard rumors and stuff. There was much to say at first.
Yeah.
Just about except for me, just about everyone basically put their headlines, Billy Miller died. Like, it was like everybody reported the same thing. There was like 10,000 brothers said there was nothing new in any of the articles. I would find out what's going on. Then I will talk about it. That's what I did. And then I was about to say, but everybody just wants to be the first one. They want everybody to flock to that. It's all this is real people though. This is real people.
Because it was weird because I had just came back home from babysitting, and it was around like I'm gonna say 12:31, between 12:35 and 1:30, and I saw something on Twitter that was like secretive and everything, nothing really pertaining to, they didn't say nobody's name,
right? And
then I had somebody that's within the circle had said, "Did you hear about Billy?" And I said, "No." And they told me to go to somebody's page, and I did.
Okay.
And that person was completely tight with Billy Miller.
I went to a page. It was a cousin. It was a cousin of his who posted something. That's the first thing I saw. Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, probably was the same person. But and I saw it, and I was like, no. I said, no. This is not. No. I was like kind of shocked in a sense.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
Then we were talking for a good, I'm gonna say about an hour. It was like another hour and 45 minutes, and that's when somebody posted if it was true about Billy Miller. And that's what everybody was like, wait, what about Billy Miller? What about Billy Miller? What about Billy Miller? And then I was like, yeah, by 5 o'clock in the morning, everybody's going to wake up to hearing this news. And sure enough, like it was around like 2:57, 3:00. That's when the news broke. And people was like, this is a lie. But again, it came from, a source that, and then people was like, okay. And then later on in the day, certain other people was posting, and then there was that fake article. And then it was just it was just everything. But the sad reality, and I'll admit it, I was hoping that it wasn't suicide. Yeah. I was really hoping, like, and then I started to, after, I'm gonna say probably Wednesday, I kind of sat down and I kind of said to myself, with the strikes going on, he hasn't done any acting. I mean, he did Truth Be Told on Apple TV. Check it out. Yeah. And everything else, like, he's been kind of low key. I know he has, he owns a bar, some bars in Southern California and stuff like that in Texas. But I was like, he didn't really, like, in my head, I'm like, he didn't have an outlet. A lot of these, actors and everything. Yep, take a shot. Thank you.
Thank you, Lever. That's a half a shot. Okay.
Yeah. You guys, here's the deal. It's almost 3:00 on the East Coast. If you guys can raise a little bit more money, he can do 3 shots back to back. Shot. I mean, literally, how many shots have you taken so far?
No, it's a full shot. I did 2 halves.
Oh, you did 2. That's it.
Last time it was 2 halves, and the rest of that wine. So it's like I had 2 halves and one's in a full. So far, I've just had 2 halves. That's why Flobo said he was going to show his stomach if he gave money, but no one gave money. They want him to show his stomach, but they didn't give money. They wanted him to. He said, "I'll do it if you give me like $25-$30. I'll do it." They didn't do it. So that's the open-ended invitation, folks. Whenever it's on and we're late night,
I'll show some skin. I'll show some skin.
I'm gonna go and grab a couple pieces of cheese. You take a
cheese in a shot. Cheese in a shot. By the way, when I say I'm going to show skin, I meant like a pinky or something. I'm not doing that. But okay, you guys, seriously, I want him to take a full shot though. What can I do? Guys, help me. What can he do? What can I get him to do? Okay, so it's like $16 and up for a shot. Okay, I gotta remember that. And even the girl from 702, and that's the crazy part, you guys, is I think another reason that the Billy Miller death hit me hard is we're not that far apart in age, just like the young lady from 702. We're not that far apart in age.
She was the same age also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any cheese, folks. I have some pepperoni. I don't really want pepperoni.
That doesn't go. A shot in pepperoni. Oh, that is not going to help your stomach.
It probably won't. But I have no cheese. I ran out of cheese. Like, this is turkey pepperoni.
Oh, that ain't gonna go well. No, I already can tell. The taste just got in my mouth. No.
But yeah, the homegirl from 702 died too. I was like, what? And they're the same age as Billy Miller.
I
used to love that guy. So where my girls at? Man, I used to
they divided that.
Dance skyclad in the garden for $1,000. For $1,000, I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to do.
Wait. Who? Matt said that?
Yep.
Matt.
If someone sent me $1,000, I'd just tell me what to do. I do it.
Hold up. Okay, full shot. Okay, wait. Full shot.
Go. Now, Kayla just put $15 in my account. But I don't know if that's for.
Oh, it's for a shot. It's for a shot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said I cash app you a shot, James. So shot. Everybody.
But it's still half a shot though.
Half a shot is still a shot. It's still a shot.
Okay.
Shot, half a shot now. Everybody, shot with pepperoni.
I don't have that. Let's bring out suggestions. I'm just saying, Matt. Anybody wants to pay me $1,000?
Wait, hold on. You said 16 and up, a full shot. All right. If somebody can donate $50, he'll do 2 full shots and go in the yard.
I can't take you with me though.
Oh, dang.
This is my Mack.
Oh, crap.
It's always on my.
Wait a minute. He will. Okay, check this out. If you do, how much? Like 40 and up. Okay. Do 2 shots and a JLJ exclusive on Patreon of him taking his phone outside and dancing to Prince, Purple Rain. But he can't play the whole thing, so you only get like a 5-second clip of it, like Purple Rain, and then him just like, without, yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, higher money. You can dictate what you want me to do. No, just say that period. The more money you give, what do you want me to do?
Shot. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Shot. But see, I'm breaking it up in little parts so you don't get flagged. Though.
Yeah, I know. I got flagged the other day.
I know. I heard about that.
Because I sang fucking Back to You Live a little too long, I think.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be what, like 10, you can't go past 10 seconds or something?
I think so.
But,
I think I went a little, I usually know when to stop. But I think I went. You
was in a zone with that. He was like,
it was the back to life was good, but then I went back to reality. I think that's what messed it up. That was over 10 seconds. At Fake Fire, I know at Fake Fire. The tequila shots, but I see tequila doesn't do that to me. I like tequila. Do it to me. Irish died. Yes, she died. Yes, she was in 102. The kid. Yes, she died.
Yeah.
That's what's so sad. I woke up to that news too. And I saw Missy Elliott's post. That's the post I saw first.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. But yeah, I mean,
I have that album. I used to love that album. I played that album to death. So I like them. I like the girl groups. So it's kind of sad. It's like how's Tweet doing? Oops, oh my! It's like. And we're Sierra, ladies and gentlemen. My goodies, not my goodies. My goodies. I gotta stop there.
Yep, that's it. That's all you can do.
Candice, but that's a question. You can ask questions to Candice. Yeah, because we did Flobo one-on. We did a Flobo one-on-one. If you want to ask Candice any questions, ask her. The first question is, what's your drink after dark?
My drink after dark is, nothing, because usually I'm asleep. Now before I go to sleep, sometimes it depends. Like on Friday, I did have wine. Yesterday, which was Saturday, I did have a strawberry daiquiri because it was free. And today is Sunday, so I'm gonna have probably tequila.
Oh, Sherry, 702, the best area code. Of course, you say that.
That's because that's Vegas, right?
Yeah, it's Vegas. That's where Sherry lives. That's so funny. 702, I know. Robert, you said, for me, after dark, it would be whiskey or bourbon or scotch.
Yeah.
Wine.
Rum. I'll do rum too.
And rum too. Yeah.
Yeah. But I have to be like in the mood for rum.
Me too.
Because you can't just have rum, just like, okay, I'm going to have pizza and rum. No, you have to have something.
A good rum punch is good.
Well, here's the thing. Not everybody can make a good rum punch.
That's true. No, that's true, but I like a good rum punch.
Because some people, I'm not going to say no names that's going to be watching this later. Because I know some people who will probably be watching this later. I'm not going to out anybody on here. But I do want to give a shout out to my aunt.
Next question. Red or white wine, Candice?
Depends on my mood. Like Friday was red wine.
Okay.
But white wine, is always good with seafood, with a crab cake.
Yes.
Red wine when I want to punch somebody out. I'm joking. No, red wine is also good, to like, especially with popcorn.
Right.
I learned that from Scandal.
Candice, how many shots of tequila can you handle? Oh, dang.
I can handle 5.
Okay, that's about normal.
Yeah.
Spread it, folks, because you probably like 5. I can do like 4 or 5, probably 2, like that. Actually, I forgot. I have tortilla chips.
Now we got tortilla chips. Does he got salsa, y'all?
And tortilla chips. They're better for me.
What kind is it though?
I'm gonna show you.
I need to know this. Like, are we getting sponsorships here? This portion of JLJ After Dark is brought to you by. We'll find out in just a few moments.
Because of you, Candice, I put out All My Children episode today.
I saw.
You reminded me, so I was like, okay. So these are Sprouts, which is actually a health food store.
Yep, we have that up the street.
Yellow corn tortilla chips. They're good for me. They're only 130 calories. So.
Hey, Sprout, I wanted to give a shout out to you guys for the granola.
And Sprouts mild salsa.
There you go. Sprout with some tequila and some tortilla.
Candice, have you ever been drunk off tequila?
Nope. And we have video evidence of that. Nope. It's weird. I must have high tolerance for. I really don't. It's a rare occasion that I'm drunk, and I drink. So, not saying I'm an alcoholic or anything, but.
Man, I used to tap out. I know I've been on 2 hours, you guys. I can't believe it.
You've been on, wait, how long?
It's just 2 hours.
And y'all just texted me like, 20 minutes ago saying he was on. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should told me. I didn't get no notification. But then again, I was.
Right. Nobody said they didn't get notification.
What's up with
on at first said they were on anyway, and they saw me. And Tony texted me, and Flobo saw me on here, and that's when he was just like. Then Flobo came on. He was on for a half hour.
Okay.
And then I said, well, people come on with me, come on. And then now you came on, so it's been 2 hours.
Hey. How long? Matt's leaving. Bye, Matt. I'm sad, Matt. You're supposed to stay on until 5 o'clock in the morning. What's up with that? We're supposed to be. We're doing it. Aren't we doing the telethon? Isn't this a telethon?
Okay. So before you came on, and Flobo was here. Everybody's going to do a telethon. They want me to beat the record. I said, folks, I got to ease up to it. So I've agreed to a 16-hour marathon, 8 in the morning to midnight. That's 16 hours, right? Okay, I can't do math. I said,
okay, when is this taking place?
But I have to get the date. But so far, people said they would sign up to come on. Well, my girl was on earlier. She's a singer. She was on a little bit. So I said, as long as I have guests come on throughout the day,
right,
I can do it. So they went to Flobo to DJ. So we're talking. So I said, so he said he'd come on. So I know Tony would come on. I invite Michelle Stafford, Sean Kanan, whatever. I just send Lawrence. I'll just send the video. I would send a link out and say, you can come through.
Okay, just let me know. I'll be the
goes. My bad, Candice. I'll try to remember to text you when I see a notification.
Yeah, it'll be helpful because I was like, because I thought something was going on when she texted me. I thought something had happened to her. I told her. I was like, okay, y'all know that I'm getting a little older. You guys can't be texting me like late nights like this. And then I'm thinking something was going on. I was like, okay. Because I've been doing that a lot. I think with the recent Billy, because that's what I posted on social media too. I said, how's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Yeah. I'm here for you if you need to talk. Even if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up on certain days. But But yeah.
So tomorrow, I said tomorrow or today. Now it's today. For me, it's 12:03. The soap Zoom is today, so I know a bunch of guys are there. And then starting next month again, we'll have our happy hours. I have the mental health chats. They're all happening still next month.
Yeah,
which begins next Sunday. And next Sunday, I sent Frank anniversary gifts.
Ooh.
I don't know if he's going to open it on live next Sunday or open it before. I have no idea.
Ooh.
8 years together. So I said,
"Woo!" And y'all didn't kill each other yet.
Nope.
Y'all made it.
Yeah, we love each other. So
aww.
I'm inviting Lucretia and everybody to come back.
Hey, yay! Even Carla?
Yeah, I invite everybody. Carla just had a birthday. So happy birthday to Carla. I love Carla.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
If anybody want to donate $16 and up, James will take a birthday shot.
A birthday shot. I love Carla. When Carla and I talk on the phone, we talk on the phone for like 4 hours. We just talk. I love Carla. So, and she just had a birthday. She's been doing stuff. She shares a birthday with her late father. It's so funny. They're born on the same day. No, that's very cool. Will you be at the soap Zoom, Candice? I invited her, so we'll see what happens.
I will be there.
I invited your friend Frank, also Leopardess. I invited Frank. I invited Tammy and Amanda. So I invited all of them. So you showed up.
I will be there because now everybody knows what I did say on Instagram, which is funny because I did get a message. They was like, "You tell them, Candice, you go," because I was doing the whole next thing. I was like, no, I was irritated. I was really irritated to the point where at first I just came on Instagram just to say hi to everybody. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it right now.
I love it. You know me, I love it. I love a good disruptor.
Yeah, because now the talk on Soap Twitter is about the writer strike coming to an end.
Everybody's trying to tell me, I go, folks, don't get excited yet.
But
they're into talks.
But know what two shows are like really panicking right now. General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives.
Okay.
Because General Hospital, I will give General Hospital some props. It has been a little bit decent. It still got some issues, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But I do like that there's some payoffs, and I know Springer Nation is going off right now. Like
I would say I loved it. I wrote about it online.
I was like, I'm really interested in what's going on. I said, I hope there's no news interruptions.
Okay.
Because that's good. If that would be so effed up if they do that. Like, a special report. We're here with. I'll be like,
fine. I know.
I'm like, I forgot the guy's name at ABC News. Who's the anchor? Oh crap, David. Is it David? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's him. He's always coming on with. If I'll be like, David, this is one of those times you don't do a news coverage. Just say sorry for the interruptions, folks. Back to General Hospital. We'll be back when it's with some characters that I know you guys don't like. We'll come on during that time, but not for Springer stuff. Like no.
I just know, like Leopard said, they're supposed to make love.
It's supposed to be making love in New York.
I was so shocked at Friday's episode. It's the only thing I'm going to say until later today. How much fun the couple was. It was like, this was fun. And I was like, funny. And someone wrote me, he's still got on my nerves. You're so overpowered. I'm like, he's a young boy. They're young men. That's how men act. Like, come on. She put him in his place. Nothing happened. I'm
saying you can't please no soap fans. You can't do it at all. Just like they talked about how Days of Our Lives, like when their material is going to start, which is going to be like mid-December. No, a little bit after December into like May sweeps the next year. And Days fans are all like, oh, maybe Ron needs to go. And I'm just like, it's interesting everybody wants certain people to go, but you got to think about who's going to come in. That's the thing. It's like, okay, once the strike is over with, it goes back to the normal writers.
Right.
But if you don't want the normal writers to be there, who are you going to have come in? Same thing for an executive producer.
Right.
So I'm just like, I mean, I hope everything works out for the WGA, and then we move on to SAG, and then we move on to, I don't know who else. That's it. Everybody's off strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My thing is, I'll say this right now too. I'll say it for the rest of the show. The Zoom. Making Alex Victor's son, I agree, is dumb as fuck.
Okay. That's another topic that's on Soap Twitter. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say it, obviously. I'm going to be saying this starting now. The Zoom event, Soap Party, and Take Two Radio. To me, this is genius. And I'm going to explain why. Because if you've been watching Days of Our Lives for a very long time, you understand what they're doing and who is in the center of it. Because I'm just like, okay, y'all are so pressed on this storyline. Let the storyline happen. Let's see what happens. Because again, like people were saying, this is not a rewrite. This actually did happen. There was once upon a time, Victor tried to pass Alex off as his because of Angelica and Neil Curtis. But then everybody's like, well, they're trying to get Rob to work. Like, they're trying to make Rob to work. You know, they're trying to force this character. And like, can we please let the storyline happen first? And because my whole thing is, I think, spoiler alert, I think Xander is going to end up being the kid anyway. But we shall see. All I know is Wally Kurth, 2 storylines. Yeah. 2 front storylines. I mean, one is the other one, but Wally Kurth is getting his checks.
Yes. Hi, Caroline.
And maybe Emmy nominations.
Sorry, what's that? Hi, Caroline. Yes. This is a new show called JLJ After Dark. This is my 3rd episode. So yes, I know you work nights. Might be able to catch us. I'm on late, so welcome. Ethel should have been Xander. I agree with you completely. But she agrees. Wally Kurth, they're gonna kill the scenes. Obviously,
yeah.
I think it's dumb. I stand by my statement. I think it's dumb. I've watched the show as long as you've been alive, Candice. I was watching the show back then, so yes.
Yeah, I was there.
I mean, I was there as a teenager and adult. You were there.
I will say this though. This is one of those times where I wish Days of Our Lives didn't kill certain characters off to make the storyline more. Like, you killed Angelica off.
Yeah.
You killed, I was going to say Paulina or Adriana off.
Right.
You don't have, I mean, I'm trying to think who else. We don't see Justin's other kids.
Nope.
So, you know, but to me, but like I said, there's one character who also is the same character that blackmailed Brady when John had his accident, and all you got to do is put an ALE in front of a certain name, and it'd be Alexander.
So wait a minute. The other kids are the twins, right? They're the twins.
I think so. Yeah.
The Sonny, because he was from Angelica, then it was Jackson, and then it was twins, right? I think it's twins.
Yep. So, me personally, I'm invested into seeing, because I did say this. I know that everybody was not too thrilled about Victor's funeral. Trust and believe, I was one of them. But I said the story is going to happen after, because 1, where was Victor going at? 2, are we sure Megan DeMira wasn't following him? 3, are we sure that this was an accident, or was this intentional? Like, was there, like, there's so much that I'm just like, okay, what stake does Teresa have in all this? I'm invested. I want to see where this goes. So, but I know how Soap Twitter, you know, went off, and because it reminded me of the whole JT Victoria storyline, where it was like, even before it even happened, everybody was like, nope. nope. Just wait and see. That's the point. Wait and see, folks.
Okay. And one other thing was just brought in the chat room. Shout out to Taraya's love scenes. I haven't watched them yet. I'll watch them in the morning.
Oh my God.
Our Taraya fans are so excited. They're all telling me to watch them. I said, I'll watch them in the morning. I haven't watched them yet, so I'll watch them in the morning.
Yeah. I'm telling you, for Soap Party, when we do our end of the year for best love scenes, this is gonna be a tight, this is gonna be I'm like, okay, we got this couple we gotta add, and this couple we gotta add, and this. I'm like, ooh, they had a good scene too. We take it very seriously.
I gotta know you guys do.
Yeah, we do.
So, folks, I'm going to end it here because it's been over 2 hours, and now we're getting into soap talk. I'm like, that's tomorrow.
No, we're not ending it yet because I need. You know what? I'm going to do it.
like nobody's donating, so I'm like, that's I got a couple people did. So
I will donate. I'm going to donate it because right now my app is. Wait a minute, can I do it right now on this thing?
yeah.
I will donate.
Now I've eaten enough corn chips. I'm like sober again.
Oh.
Like, you gotta get me.
I have a question. Would you do a shot during the Zoom though?
Yeah, you guys want to do a Zoom? I'll do something Zoom. Yeah, I don't care. I got other stuff. You can tell me. You can say James vodka. You can say gin. You can say whiskey. You can say whatever. I got
okay. So here's the deal. For those who are coming to the soap Zoom later today, you heard James. He will do just like he's doing now, a half a shot, a full shot. If you have not signed up for the soap Zoom, you just heard him say he'll do a shot. You do not want to miss this. This is one of those can't miss moments. This is must see TV.
I think so far, I think most of the folks who are in here have signed up for tomorrow. I'm looking at them like Ethel's coming, Libras is coming.
Look, you guys, tell a friend to join the Zope Zoom. Okay. Like we need to, this is now what? This is September. This is the end. This is the wrap up. Okay, this part of the season of the Zope Sims before the anniversary. Because even with the anniversary, he's going to do some shots too. We're gonna do this right. So tell your friends.
It's the end of the month. I'm broke. She's like, LOL. That's so funny. Ethel's broke, but she's coming to the Soap Zoom today. Kayla will be there today. Yes.
I'm going to sponsor a shot.
He's like,
I'm going to sponsor a shot and everything because I want this to be a thing.
Yeah, I love it. I can't do it for my JLJ this morning. That's my coffee in the morning. But for other stuff, I'll do shots.
Okay, don't people put alcohol in their coffees sometimes?
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I'm not.
I know.
But after the evening, I could do it.
Mimosa, and there should be a shot every time that you say disco balls or Christmas balls.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, that should be a thing. I'm coming up with some good ideas here.
That's ideas. Emmys are postponed so far. There's nothing happening yet.
Oh, you do realize the in memorial is going to be tough.
A lot, yeah.
Especially now because it was supposed to be in June. You got to think of everybody that passed after June.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be hard because now they're going to have to add Billy Miller.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, you guys are so funny. But yeah, I've been on over 2 hours, so I'm like, that's good. That's a good time. That's good. I didn't know it was gonna be on. I mean, I'm telling you something. I could do a marathon. Like I said, I did 9 hours. I would try to do 16. I'm thinking October. I guess I'll do it in October. Maybe I'll do it in October and try to just.
Well, just let me know because I'm going to New York in October.
When are you going?
I'm going October. Was it 5th?
Well, if anyone wants to come tomorrow, I will donate. Oh, that's very nice of you, Leopardess. Let Jane know. He'll let me know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ethel's coming. She paid. She's coming. So I know she's broken now, but she paid. She's coming. But I was saying, where's my thing? Let's see. So October. Oh shit. That fell. Okay. Because everybody told me I should do it on a Saturday. I did a whole poll.
Okay.
On a Saturday. So
I wasn't a part of that poll, but okay.
It was one of my morning shows. I just asked people. So it could be the 7th.
Not good.
I'm like, wait, so the whole 16 hours you'll be gone, period, the whole time?
No, Well, yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be gone from that Friday to that Monday.
Because the other time would be the 28th. But I see also it has to be where people can actually get paid. So I'm like, I can't do the 15th. I have a chat on the 14th. I can't do it then. Can't do the 21st. I guess I'm going on there too. So that's be either 7th or the 28th.
Could you do it? I'm going to ask a question. Could you do a Thanksgiving weekend marathon?
That's November. I did a poll on that too a while back. And so a lot of folks were saying, I actually asked them, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or Saturday. A lot of folks said Black Friday, actually. It was kind of funny.
You know why? Because everybody's waiting for Cyber Monday to go on Amazon.
So, right. I just don't know what's happening with. It's my first Thanksgiving without my stepdad. I don't know my mother.
That's true.
It's like everything. Every holiday goes to my mother right now. I don't know what she wants to like. Her anniversary comes up in October. Has to be a little rough. They've been 25 years together. Then we have Thanksgiving and Christmas. We got to figure out she has no man. So all the siblings were like, So that's why I haven't booked anything that weekend either. I'm just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if my grandkids are coming. I have no idea. So if I did it in October, those are two. And November, I'm just not sure. So I don't know. But I mean, I would love for you to come through, of course, obviously.
Yeah. I have to do the hype stuff. I have to be like,
exactly.
And we reached the end of this hour, and for a grand total of.
Because I could do it.
I mean, okay. If I do, let me say, I got to think about this.
I could do it on a Sunday, I guess.
You know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Do it October 8th. Because if I can work this out, I may have a couple of people with me that can pop up on here.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. See October 8th.
Including one of your favorites, James.
Okay, on the 8th. JLJ.
I'm gonna actually ask that person. I'm like, they probably would do it too. It's somebody that you really want to talk to.
Oh my God.
And I'm surprised you don't even know why I'm going to New York that week. And like, I posted a couple of times about this.
I just post. I don't look at stuff that often. I just kind of post. I don't scroll. I'm too busy.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. What is one of my favorite TV shows of all time?
I don't know, girl. Guiding Light? Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll just tell you. So it's the Guiding Light fan weekend in New York City. Yeah. And it's the first time it's back in person. So, like, my all-time super crush, Rick Hurst, is going to be there.
Oh, okay, yes.
Kim Zimmer, Bradley Cole, Robert Newman, and stuff like that. And this guy that you talked to, Alan Locker, like, I think that's his name.
Locker, how funny.
So I'm going to try, like, if you do it on October 8th, I'll be there, and I can probably, get some people to come on and say hi and stuff like that. So.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we're gonna try to. Okay.
We're gonna try to work this out, y'all.
Okay.
I know people.
Okay, I'm looking at October 8th. Okay. Candice loved the red hair. Okay.
Thank you. This is my Little Mermaid dedication. Part of your world. Okay, that's the only time I can sing that.
Candice as your hype man, Candy Poo. Flobo always calls her Candy Poo also.
I know.
In my favorite Flav voice. I know. She has to do the station notifications. She has to do the board counts.
I have to do this, by the way, for those who are watching this and is going to watch it a little bit later on. Make sure you like and subscribe to JLJ Media for all soap content, including his audio dramas. Folks, come with me. I don't know why I'm this hyped this late in the morning. But check out the hit audio series, The Email. It's really good, including the bonus episode that was dropped a couple of days ago. Check that out. Yes. Don't worry. The email will be coming back sometime in 2024.
Yes. Once the writer's strike
and everything is over with, we'll get back to it because I know you guys want to find out. If you listen to the last episode, we'll find out more about that next year. Just saying. And then stay tuned for the Santa Barbara after show coming soon.
Oh my my God.
He's going to do, you guys, he's eventually going to do this. I'm not even joking.
Probably one day, but right now,
One day.
I got enough right now going on.
He's going to do it on the anniversary that Santa Barbara left us, which was January 15th. I'm just giving you a heads up, James, that you might want to write that down.
Oh my God.
January 15th, 2024 is when you're going to do like a little after show, a little special about Santa Barbara and what Santa Barbara meant to you and why the finale what caused the uproar.
Oh, the shooting. Yes. Oh, yes. I know.
No, not the shooting. The end credits. Remember they was, when they had Paul Branch, late great, with the cigarette and
that too. Yes. You got your second win, Candice. I know, I love it.
Yeah,
Candice went to bed because I need her awake for our show another 8 hours, 10 hours.
I know. I have to do laundry later. Like,
he's got laundry to do shit. Yes.
I don't want to. Can we start like for those to put in the chat or something, like a donation so I can get somebody to come and pick up my laundry and do it?
Oh, I know. I used to love those services. They'd wrap them with the paper.
Because I really don't feel like doing it.
I'm washing my clothes and my mother's right now, so trust me.
God bless.
I hate doing laundry. Hate it. I do it all the time. I feel like I do laundry all the time. It's crazy.
I'm like, shoot.
So, folks, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it now. So I want to think. 23 people are watching. I can't believe this. At 12:30 my time, 3:30 her time, 23 people are watching this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks to Flobo Boyce for coming on. Thanks to Candice Mack for coming on. I said, anytime you want to sign up for the soap soon, you still can. There's still time to sign up. I'll send you links when it comes.
I'm telling you guys, he's going to do a shot. All jokes aside, if you guys can get some people to come, to the Zoom later on today, he will do a shot.
Yeah, might do
two of them.
I might do a few of them. And we'll get it going, folks. We'll get it going. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miss Candice. I will see you in a few hours.
Yeah, see you in a few hours, guys.